We're going live on YouTube. Pull up, have a
YouTube.
three. Yo, that's the first thing YouTube's gonna see and hear me say, bro. Yo, what's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing this week? No way. Episode 21, bro.
Hey,
Episode
it could
fucking.
always be worse.
I got a couple homies on the stage with me right now, so you might hear us yap a little bit. But to get started this week, we're gonna keep the collab culture theme going, and get started with a couple collaboration tracks from the underground. This one you guys are hopefully familiar with. If you aren't familiar, get familiar. It's Kennedy XOXO with Garden and Sewerperson, Sick and Tired. Shout out to whoever just subscribed. If you're here on YouTube, drop a W. We're so up. Hi Doa, Cadillac, Sill. Let's go. Heber, come on, man. Virginia Matthews, shout out to you. Crystal, Sam, love y'all. Thanks for coming out.
Shout out JC
Shout out JC.
for being Canadian. I love that, man.
Love anyone, cause baby, no one out there can ever.
Shout out JC, anything but being Canadian.
That you better off than I ever wasn't. 'Cause I know. Ten viewers off rip. This is wild. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
We're going crazy tonight.
I ain't trying to say it, but Laberin got that motion.
Just be sending mad ukulele videos to people, not gonna lie.
Motion. Send one right now and say join the podcast.
I could get us a few more.
Nah, you're good. You're good. If you don't want to, I don't really. I'm not big on promoting or anything. I just was ranting about it on my story.
I want the
Somebody
homies
was
to
like,
hear the new song. I'm dropping it, like in 2 months, so I want to tease the whole thing first.
I find this same in my head. All these go. I know that I ever wasn't. I can't ever love anyone, cause baby, no one out there can ever love me.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Bro, we heard this live.
We did.
That was nuts.
We were
We
some
did.
of
Know
the
that
first
was gonna
people to
happen.
hear it
That,
live.
that happened. That performance with 99 Nights.
20 is crazy.
Ooh,
Damn,
oh my
20 is
god.
crazy.
Nick, you got
Oh,
motion,
this is
bro. What's going
amazing.
on here, bro?
For real. This is crazy.
Real deal motion in the building, bro. Real deal motion. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. 21. This is episode 21. If you haven't been here for the
21.
past 20 episodes, the past 20 episodes, I highly recommend that you go get caught up. They are perfect to listen to when you are driving, when you are eating, when you are shitting. You can put it on when you're about to go to sleep in the morning, when you're waking up and getting ready for work. Like, come on, man. There's so many times that you can play these podcasts in the background and actually, like, there's conversations that were had on this channel that are valuable, and I think everybody should hear in their lifetimes. I'm not, not necessarily saying that we're the best podcast out there, but we definitely have probably the best community out there. And when it comes to community input, that's something that everybody has done a really, really good job of so far, whether it was telling us that we did a good job or during our breakdowns, changing the course of our breakdowns because you say something in the chat, like Doa did that one time that made me rethink everything. From the bottom of my heart, 21 episodes after tonight, I love y'all. This next song that I'm playing, I think I know the name of it, Sirens. And after that, we're gonna get started. So thanks everybody for coming through already. If you haven't already, follow the Instagram. Laberin's Instagram and everything. The socials will be in the description below. Aquafina's socials will be in the description below. Mine will not. Just follow the podcast. Don't follow me personally. I don't give a crap about my social medias. I love all of you. Here we go.
Follow and check. Follow and check.
Is this the right one? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. OGs know this one.
This is a sad song.
JC said, I'ma follow you.
Never misses. You pull up any track on Spotify right now and search Sewerperson's name. There's no, I haven't heard a single miss. Chat, name a sewer song that isn't a banger.
You can't do it. It's impossible.
Whatever it
Broken
takes.
machine.
My favorite person's in the chat.
Find me. Shout out Ava.
Shout out Ava, bro.
That's somebody's lover in the chat. Let's go. We got
Oh,
the lovebirds in the
man.
chat right now.
I'm blushing, bro.
I endorse. I support 100%.
Hey,
trying
not
to
my
play it cool.
finger husband.
Bro's trying to
Ava.
play it cool. Hold up.
My pookie.
Bro, look
I
at this.
don't play it cool, man.
Look at bro. He's trying to play
I
it cool.
can't.
Look at him. Y'all see him up
Watch
top
him.
there,
Look
bro?
at him.
Like, look at him, bro.
I'm changing
at
the
him,
color
watch
of my
him.
lights. It will
Watch
take it
him.
away. It will take it away. Take it away. Take it away.
Let's go,
My
bro.
lights aren't lighting actually.
Lil Knight
Oh,
here. Shout out
pookie,
Lil
you're turning
Knight.
red.
Hope and Dark. Emo Boy Shorty. Shout out. Yo, Emo Boy's the one who followed. Thank you, bro.
Shout
I
out
appreciate that.
emo boy Shoddy, bro.
Thanks.
That's
Alex
the
died.
homie.
Doa. Saturn the Emo. Yo, we got some. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Avon, Discord chat, Sil, JC.
Saturn. If I think I know who that is, shout out them too.
Who else we got? I think I already said Lil Knight, but if I didn't, Lil Knight, what's good, bro? Glamour Lust, you already know. It's all love for you. Hope you and hubby doing well. Hope to see you guys at the next sewer show. Yo, if my girl's boss is watching right now, shout out to you. You just made me feel like a celebrity. Just saying.
It's strawberry lemonade.
At the next Nashville show for sure. Yeah. You already know I'm gonna be probably going to Nashville every time he pops out. I love that city, bro. I got treated like a king on my life.
Shout out Nashville.
I didn't pay for my breakfast. I had old white women fucking loving me. I loved it, bro.
Dude, she was calling us by
No.
our state. Our waitress, what was her name?
She, Angie.
Angie, bro. Shout out Angie.
She was
at the
calling us
Waffle
by our
House in
state.
Tennessee.
Everybody, she was like, "You want this? You need anything else, New York?"
It was nuts.
Shout out Angie, bro. Shout out the worker who came out and smoked with us too, bro. She was on one. That girl was on one, bro. She did not want to be there. She did not want to be there, bro. Yeah, we did fat tip her, bro. That's why she was so happy. You saw in the
Pause.
video in the recap. She was yo. Waffle House. We did not. Anyways, welcome back to Conversations in the Sewer, y'all. Tonight, episode 21. This is the podcast that's from the people who built the community for those who live in it. I got Aquafina with me tonight. He's going to step in and host a very special interview with an artist who's been carving his own corner into the underground, more specifically our side of the underground. If you're active in Garden's Discord, Garden's community, if you've been to any shows or anything, you probably know him as Nick, but he is starting a solo artist career, dropping an EP on December 23rd, right? On December 23rd, this is Laberin. Welcome, Laberin, to the Conversations in the Sewer.
What's up, homie?
Hell yeah.
It's been a minute.
Just a little bit, bro.
Just
Tonight,
a small minute.
we're going to get into process, growth, the way that he builds a world that people actually feel and feel a sense of community in. So settle in, because this one's a little closer look at a mind that rarely sits still. This dude's constantly moving, constantly working, constantly traveling. He's somebody who I've grown pretty close to in the last 6-7 months. So, get ready. Before I get started, like always, I got a couple things that I gotta announce. Yo, I really did just say that. Holy shit. I gotta chill, bro. No way. That was by accident. I hate that meme, bro. If y'all know what happened in Vegas, I swore I'd never say it again, bro. I'm scared. Anyways. Artist submissions are always open in the description of every single video. They're in the Instagram bio as well. Go hit that artist submissions. If you make music, your friend makes music, your mom, your dad, your fucking brother, your late cousin who passed 7 years ago that you just want somebody to hear a song, anything. Literally, if you make a sound in FL Studio at 4 a.m. because you're drunk and you think you're a musician, send it through, bro. We need something to play. Seriously. All right. I feel like I say that every single week, and there's not many submissions there, guys. So, 2 Otherland submissions. We have an Otherland stories submission link in the description. There's prompts that you can choose from. Sil took his time to write something absolutely beautiful, bro. So like, don't let this work go to waste. Honestly, like we need something to work with here, because Sil wants to do an episode where we're building on, where we read back your stories and build on the stories too. We want to create an ecosystem around the Otherlands universe that we were given. I made a beat in FL Studio once. Yo, show me it. Deadass. I want to see that, Devi. Stories in the Sewer. Yo, for real. Honestly, the goal is to have another community voices episode with it. 3, as always, I got some questions of the week submissions. I'm going to try to run through them because I don't want to hold everybody up tonight. We got a decent amount of them too. So I'm not going to try to like be too quick or whatever, bro. But like, I'm trying to keep in mind that people have jobs, people have lives and everything. So give me a second while I pull these up. We got 14, I believe, on Instagram and only 2 in Discord. So the Discords are going to be light. I'll start with those. But the Instagrams, y'all went absolutely crazy. Aqua was talking about it earlier, bro. Like, y'all went crazy with the Instagram support.
Like, the last one, I think we only got like 8 submissions. This one, the last I checked, it was like 12 or 14.
Yeah,
one of
bro.
those numbers. Don't quote me on it.
Crazy. They went crazy, bro. They literally went crazy.
So crazy. So
literally. I don't even know what to do with all these submissions, guys.
Literally.
Oh, I'm moving my background and everything. I should have been ready. L host. Everybody say that I don't deserve a podcast.
W host deserves the podcast. W host.
All right.
W host.
W host.
So I told Laberin that he could just sit around and give his input on these as we run through these real quick. Y'all dropping W hosts and everything. Gonna make me blush, bro. Chill.
W host.
Chill, bro.
W host.
Chill. I was tempted to submit whatever it takes just because Dev said not to. Chill, bro. Chill. Anyways.
Send whatever it takes.
First things first. Widowy, anonymous confession number 57. I have two answers for this. One sewer and one non-sewer. That's more of a deep cut for me. For sewer, I think my personal favorite collab track, there's the U. We know Sills from the UK. Favorite collab track. And also what I'd argue is his all-time favorite verse, is one of his all-time best verses. I have Waiting for the Lightning to Strike Me. The song starts with some melodic reminiscence of In the Face of Heartbreak, setting the atmosphere and readying the stage in preparation for the Miles verse. And when that comes, it completely disrupts the ambience and juxtaposes. Still, I love you, bro, but like you're literally like making me look like a fool, bro.
Them some big words is.
I just had to stop real quick because like, yeah.
Can't read them words, boss.
Juxtaposes the soft melodic delivery with his static dissonant, dissonant spoken word delivery before breaking into the complexity of his verse and turning that stage into a showcase dedicated to his penmanship. That verse is unmistakably incredible and gives us insight into both his worldview and he himself. For the non-sewer track, one of my favorite collabs in the underground as a whole is Sega Hell by Broly 500 exclamation point in Stokely. This is a song that, while being quite rough around the edges, has so much personality and for the most part just seems like two friends rapping back and forth to each other, even despite it being so old and not entirely perfect. You can see how well the two of them bounce off one another and flow so comfortably on the beat. That's a pause. That's a pause. Not to mention the beat itself is what I find especially iconic, not ironic, guys. I can read. And saying that the two of them did it justice would be putting it lightly. It'll forever remain one of my favorite underground tracks and is one that I'll always consider very special. It's rare to see two people slide so effortlessly between one another while just having a lot of fun. That's a pause too, bro.
Big pause in the chat, please.
That's
Yeah,
such a
chill.
pause, bro. He said they slide between one another, bro. Chill.
Easy, bro. Take these.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, so
What's on your mind right now, Dev?
We know what's on his mind.
What do we?
It's distracting him, what do we honestly? Like, actually, like, oh my god. Like,
what do we stop? I'm getting panicked up here. Can't
don't
host
get
a
panicked, what do
podcast.
we?
I can't do conversations in the
Stop
sewer.
panicking. No panic.
Conversations in the sewer.
Thank you for the submission, Sil. Try not to trip me up so fucking much next time. Love you, bro. Sam H. Rack for Rack by Tommy Ice featuring Kennedy XOXO plus Garden has had me addicted since it dropped nearly 2 years ago. I feel like I've only heard this once or twice. And in my opinion, a perfect example of what collaboration in the scene is all about. None of the three take themselves too seriously on this track, but still use their verses to showcase their own strengths and styles effectively. You can tell they all had a great time working together, and I feel that the track makes a statement about a collaboration, though through its absence of one. It's not trying to be the next viral hit or career launcher. It's just three guys who wanted to make something fun for the sake of it. A few honorable mentions I feel like accomplished the same goals are Swain's Complications with the NV Boys, facts, Garden's Ember with Eric, facts, and Tommy's plus Sewer's newest collab, Tired, facts, which is really hard. I'm not gonna lie, that Tired collaboration was great.
So hard.
It's really good.
That shit with Widowy Quasi.
The aura that when that was completed would have been, I don't even know, man.
Anybody got anything else to say about this before I go to Instagram? What do we
hit it, bro? Where do we? My post, I said kind of the same thing. So I see where you're coming from, Sam.
Facts. What do we?
We know where you're coming from, Sam.
On the Instagram.
We know where we're from.
On the Instagrams. Oh yeah, by the way, guys,
They
I didn't
can't.
say what the last question of the week was because I'm a terrible host. But what's your favorite collab track in the underground, and why does it work so well? That was the question. Sorry, I forgot to restate it. We're gonna go from top to bottom. It's all out of order, but um, Cult Moon said, "A Remembrance of the Spire by Bedroom Noise and Melmage is a masterpiece. Anything that Melmage touches is a masterpiece, just so y'all know." By the way, special announcement coming at the end of the episode. Been a fave of the year. Both of them have distinctly different vocal sounds and styles, but deliver their parts with the perfect energy needed for the vibe of the track. Melmage said, "My goat, Ty." Like, absolutely love that. Thanks for mentioning two goats. Um, they have natural chemistry, so the song being so natural and sounding great together,
Didn't you get to hear that one live?
I'm
For the Forgetful show.
99% sure yes. And if you didn't know, there's a stream of that. Go back on the page, go click on live, and I was live from Allentown, PA, at the home base show. Kennedy XOXOXOXO, Bedroom Noise, Melmage, a couple other people, Forgetful. It
The
was
show,
fine.
the show looked cool as hell, dude.
It was cool, man.
Especially some of the moments that you had, like during the Kennedy set. I'm not gonna spoil it. You should just go watch the episode, guys.
Absolutely wild.
Just go watch the episode, chat.
Go watch the episode, man. Go watch the episode if you haven't watched it already, man. What? Wake your punk ass up. What you waiting on? For real. Anyways,
Yo, easy, bro.
Anya the goat left another submission. Anya
Anya?
said, "Yeah,
I love Anya. She couldn't see the podcast tonight.
well, Anya, you couldn't be here tonight, but we are reading your submission back. So hopefully, when you watch the episode back, you see this."
She's here in spirit.
Facts. Anya said, "Meet Me Anywhere" by Wicca Phase, Springs Eternal, and Ethel Kane. Not gonna lie, Anya is the most, like, the hardest
Biggest
fan.
Wicca Phase fan.
Yeah, like, ever,
Yo,
bro. Like, literally,
You never
ever.
catch Anya without Dunkin' Donuts and a Wicca Phase hoodie.
Always.
Facts.
Always.
Every day of the week. Wicca Phase pants even. And a handbag. It gets crazy out here, man.
Gets crazy. Hey, people who support their favorite artists like that, you get nothing but my respect, though. Anya's dope as hell to chill with, too. But so their voices are so opposite from each other, but they make their collabs work so well. In this specific song, Wicca Phase's raw voice is so low, and I like how he doesn't have any effects on his voice. And then Ethel Kane's voice comes in for the second verse with reverb and harmonies, and it sounds so good. The last part of the song, their voices together sound eerie but beautiful. Definitely recommend listening. Definitely will listen because I haven't heard that track, so I'm gonna go back and listen. What we got? Nina the OG. Nina the OG. I may decide. I love you, Nina. I may decide I can't just pick one and come back again, but Whatever It Takes by Convolt Garden and Nine Tails. Such a pleasant sound, a great combination of voices, a legendary music video, such a great moment in time to revisit. I agree with you, all right? I agree with you, but I'm so sick of hearing about that damn song.
No buts, Dev. No buts.
Absolutely
No,
insane. Absolutely insane.
no buts. No nuts. No coconuts.
Absolutely insane. Nina's an OG though. Nina's been in Sewerport since like day one, bro. We met Sewer together in Columbus and everything, and Sewer was like, "Thank you guys," blah 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 blah, all of that. So shout out Nina. Hope everything's going well. Thanks for the submission, consistently submitting too. I'm pretty sure this is like 3 or 4 weeks in a row that you have. So shout out. Yeah, so Nina is literally the OG, like one of the only OGs who is still around and active, like very active. Wow, look, we have our guest who commented a submission.
Wow.
I have two faves. One is
Wow.
Inconsistent by Forgetful featuring Sewerperson. They both can reach high heights in their vocals, but I like how Miles is dedicated to go low with it. When he started, it was sick, and I love how bouncy and upbeat the overall song is, and the lyrics smack so hard. My other favorite is Tongue Tied by Garden and Flora Senpai. Who is that?
Dude, that's Flowers.
That's Flowers? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Flowers. And Garden Flowers. With Garden's crazy falsettos and Flowers' angelic vocals, the song's insane. I love the beat for the song, and I always love when they hop on a track together. It always hits. Facts.
Fact.
Why didn't I
Dude,
know
that
Flowers
song,
ad, bro? Like, who am I, bro?
I think that's my dude, that's really up there in favorite songs for me. It just hits when you're having a bad day. Then you're like, damn, this upbeat, it gets you going, man.
It's provocative. Oh, it's not. It gets the people going. Also, how motherfucker want to find me. First, gotta find me. Sorry, guys. I got a little distracted there.
Hey,
Dude,
who's in Paris?
I wish they finished that EP, bro. Dude, shout out Sam for just knowing stuff.
Who's in
He's
Paris?
locked in.
Sam's been locked
He or
in.
she or they. I
Sam's the
don't know.
homie. All right, next one.
Did 99 Nights pull up?
Is he
Hey,
here?
yo, 99
99
Nights
Nights
in the
is
chat.
in the chat. Facts. Let's go, bro. 99 Nights.
Is I on?
Damn, bro. Nick,
How's
you
it
got
going,
motion,
brother?
bro. What is going on?
Oh, I didn't know
What
you
is
had
going
motion
on?
like that, bro.
That ass, bro. We famous after tonight. We going viral. Wow.
Oh
Didn't know
yeah,
he
I
was
hope
wavy
you get.
like that.
No, seriously, if you're one of my people and you're coming here from I don't even know, please support this page. Please, dude. We're just here to get artists known. We just want the underground, upper ground, but keep it underground because it's cool when it's underground. Underground, upper ground, underground. Sorry.
Yeah, underground.
Take it away,
underground,
boys.
Underground. All right, one Topher said Bad Apple by 99 Nights featuring Kennedy XOXO and Fijimar, produced by Fujioka. Super swag track, and all of their energy on it helps solidify the listening experience. I'm bad at explanations, but if you listen, I know you'll be vibing with them. I endorse, I support, and if you don't already know, Fijimar and Kennedy XOXO stream on twitch.tv/Fijimar. I am a mod for it, so go watch their streams so I can moderate you if you talk shit in the chat. Thank you.
The streams are so funny, dude. You should tap in.
If you do have your headphones a little low, because we get a little crazy with the soundboard sometimes.
That's the best part, though, is the soundboard, bro. Did you pray today?
Yo, who
Did you
subscribed?
pray
I don't
today?
know who just subscribed
Did you
because
pray today?
my shit is blocking it, guys. But shout out to you for subscribing. I don't know why it took 20 episodes for the subscription thing to start working live, but it just scared the crap out of me, and I'm probably gonna disable the alert box because of how loud it is. But I appreciate you guys.
He's literally so scared.
Our buddy
Shaking in his boots right now.
Our buddy Aqua said, there's way too many to mention, just one, so I'll put a few honorable mentions. Rack for Rack with Tommy Ice Garden, Kennedy XOXO. Sick and Tired, Kennedy XOXO, Garden and Sewerperson. Old Me, Shinigami, Fatsy, and 93 Feet of Smoke. Each song is an anthem of its time and has tons of replay value. Each artist takes the time on each track to showcase their style and talent. Since each track has released, everyone has gone on to grow in their own solo careers and continue making collaborations for the community to love. That's fantastic, bro. That's fantastic.
Facts.
You know what I like seeing too, bro? This.
Bro, it was crazy. When I saw Garden and Tommy like it, I was shaking. I was like, this is crazy.
Like, I love seeing that, bro, because somebody commented right here, Skelly. Boom. Skelly liked it. Like, that's fire that people who I don't necessarily like, that I know of, but I'm not reaching out to, like, yo, I do a podcast. It's cool that, like, people are getting tagged in the comments and they're actually coming to check these out. Like, that's why I love the
Yeah,
underground,
tapping in.
bro. That's why I love the underground.
Even just to see these little comments is crazy. Just to tap in and see what people are saying about them. It's crazy.
And this isn't some, like, post where somebody was just like, what's your favorite song? You know, it's just like I'm using it for the podcast and everything, bro. So, like, I don't know. I'm kind of cool to see y'all tagging some of your favorite artists, and the artists are liking and reposting and tuning in and looking at the stories on the page and stuff, bro. Like the names that I've seen looking at the stories on the page is absolutely insane, bro. So I can only imagine who actually watches the podcast and doesn't even talk about it or anything. Like, anyways, moving on. White Roses. Only one. That's an impossible question, so I'll give my top three. Bloodsucker by Garden and Floral Senpai. That's Flowers. This was the first song I ever heard with Garden, and I fell in love with it. Within a week, I had deep dug into Garden, Flowers, Nine Tails, Sad Eyes, and my love for them only grew. Dashboard by Father Funeral. Who was that, bro? Deep October. See, I'm stupid, bro. I'm stupid. I should know. I should know these people. Dashboard by Deep October and Sewerperson. No comment other than it's two of my favorite artists. I always thought they would kill it on a song together and was thrilled to learn they had one. And then the entire November EP by Gucci High Waters and Nine Tails. The vibes are unmatched, and I'd love for Sewer and Gucci to work together again. Honorable mentions: NHL by Sewer and Tommy, and Never Come Back by 93 Feet of Smoke, Shinigami, and Fatsy. Nina said the November EP, pray emoji. Facts. What's chat saying? Really is. You can always moderate me, Dev. Yo, chill, JC. Oh my god. Guys, y'all know my girl's watching, right?
Yo,
Yeah.
Stop, bro. Now I'm blushing.
Dev, it's literally homosexual.
Oh, I haven't been checking chat on Discord this whole time.
There's
Oh, my
podcast
bad.
chat and YouTube chat, so have fun keeping up, bro.
Oops. No, I got them side by side, but I'm in my own world. My bad.
So what do you mean you're blushing, Dev? I said that my girl was watching and I started blushing after I said that, bro. Not because of JC saying I could moderate him. Although JC, you can get moderated, JC.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bro,
JC sounds like he's gonna like that.
Anyways,
no shame.
let's move
No
on,
shame,
guys.
Dev. JC makes me blush too.
Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Doa said, sorry, X and Sewerperson brain freeze. They just work so well together, and sorry, X's vocals are so immaculate. Facts. And my manager's here, Dev. Yo, dead ass. Shout out to the manager. It's crazy to think that somebody local knows the podcast. Anyways, I don't know that song. Don't hate me for not knowing Brain Freeze. Still, do I know Brain Freeze? I might know Brain Freeze. I'm gonna have to look it up afterwards because I feel like I should know. Shout out Chill Managers, yo, for real. Shout out Cult Moon for being in the chat right now.
Dude, I think my boss is in the chat. Shout out Steve, bro. I just
Shout
said
out
something.
Steve.
Shout out
Steve.
Steve
What's up,
for
Steve?
being so. No, I'm so serious. I wouldn't be able to do anything I did this year without Steve. I wouldn't have been able to travel. He was so flexible with everything, and I gave him so much shit, and I love that man.
Steve's a legend. He really is, dude. Anytime you tell me a story or you send me a video and it's just Steve, like it always gives me some hope. Like he's my favorite character. I always imagine Steve as like this sitcom character in his life, and it's just his reactions going crazy.
Word. Padillac official. The pick just won. I'd have to say Waiting for the Lightning to Strike Me by No Cape and Sewer. The combination of Paufu's amazing voice and Sewer's goated lyricism and rawness, perfectly put together on a piano beat, makes for perfect late night vibes, just a perfect song. Cult Moon said, literally was just bumping us. Facts. I feel like that's one that people always come back to. It's also like one of the most listened to or whatever. It's like in its top tracks. But yeah, I like these submissions. Hope and Dark said, I'm Brecken and RIP Skelly collab goes hard AF. Facts. I'm Brecken said, aw TY. Shout out you, Brecken. Talented ass individual, for real. All right, guys. So I don't have a graphic made yet or anything, but the question of the week for next week is going to be, what's a memory from our community that stuck with you and why did it hit you the way that it did? That memory can be in real life at a show, through a Discord call, a music video premiere, anything along those lines. Do not answer it in the chat right now. Answer it in a submission on Discord or Instagram after. If you want to comment it in the comments of the live after the live goes on YouTube as a VOD wait until after I'm done with the live so you can actually comment and it'll stay. I won't see it if you put it in the chat. I'm just being real. We do Discord submissions. The Discord's in the middle of the top right there, discord.gg/sewerperson. You can do /confess in any channel, and the bot is automatically anonymous, so please include your name if you want it to be said on stream. Once again, question of the week for week 21, what's a memory from our community that stuck with you, and why did it hit you the way that it did? I will have my answer next week instead of spoiling it in advance, and I hope all of you contribute too, and we have just as many beautiful contributions as we had this week. Now I am going to steal the show for a minute because there is a song that came out that basically put my life on hold. And this song is called 170 Yards. If y'all know, Sewerperson has been on an absolute rampage again, releasing back-to-back tracks and not giving people time to breathe in between these life-changing records, bro. Like, I swear, he came out with a track a week and a half, 2 weeks ago that slapped me in my face, and then is coming out with another one that's making me rethink everything that I've ever done in my life. So I'm not going to do a full breakdown on this. I just want to have a quick conversation, basically say how this song makes me feel, how I interpret it. I'm not doing a line-by-line lyrical breakdown or anything, but I am going to play the song. So without further ado, if you have not heard it yet, this song is called 170 Yards by Sewerperson, produced by Eric Godlow.
Brain, you pick out the pain and fragile parts and parts. How could I look at the bright side in the dark? You feeling my frame, you touching my face, and worry becomes malart. So where is your bitch about to die with life gets hard? I'm feeling my brain, your answers steeped in slight remarks. How could I look at the bright side in the dark? Push it to swallow my back, and I'm falling 170 yards. But I get you back in the worst way. You see my worst face every time you look outside the yard. Your blood thick as toothpaste. How is the view of my skull open up like a birthday card? I think you raising that asshole bar. This work for a condo and luxury car. Just firebomb you while you drive to the bars. Fireworks selling in the back of the car. I will rip you apart, and I'm not even high right now. I'll meet you on 5th, let's just meet up and die right now. Yeah, the building is empty, there's nowhere to hide right now. Meet me up top, fuck it, let's both jump down. There's 48 floors, 58 floors, you pass me by right now. I'm going fast, just sitting on his back, not laying on skateboard style. He got his brain pushed out, fuck it all, I got my feet blown out. Even his shoes flew out, they say that's how you know that he's dead right now. Let's go. Yeah, I swear you take out the glass and light up the part. You pick up my brain, you pick out the pain and fragile parts and parts. How can I look at the bright side in the dark? You feeling my frame, you touching my face, and worry becomes malart. So where is your bitch about to die with life gets hard? I'm feeling my brain, your answers steeped in slight remarks. How can I look at the bright side in the dark? You push it to swallow my back, and I'm falling 170 yards.
Alright, let's get serious for a moment, y'all. So, immediately after this song dropped, I had messaged the group chat that we have for the staff behind the conversations in the sewer. It's me, Heber, Aquafina, and Sil. Sil and I immediately started bouncing ideas off of each other, kind of interpreting the song. I'm just going to run through some of the ideas that I put down there just because the song, I feel like, is going over a lot of people's heads. And of course, the way that I interpret it isn't the way that it's meant to be interpreted. That's why music is subjective. So you guys are going to hear something different than what I hear. But immediately, immediately, I had feelings and strong feelings when I heard this song, and I was like, oh, it's about this. So here's what I have wrote. I timed it earlier. It was about 7 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm not trying to hold y'all up too much here because we already been live 40 minutes and we got a whole interview to get to. So when I hear 170 yards, the thing that keeps looping in my head is the measurement. 170 yards. It's not random and it's not a poetic number necessarily. I found through a couple Google searches that it is the most common height of Toronto residential buildings. The type of building that Sewerperson would have seen every single day growing up. The type of building that Sewerperson now has worked for these luxury condos and these luxury cars. And once you realize that, I feel like the whole song kind of starts to shift because the fall that he starts to talk about isn't exactly theatrical, it's local. It's familiar, and it's the kind of drop that you can step outside and actually point at. It's tangible. I think he's treating that fall in two different ways at once. There's literal height, literal gravity, which you hear through him counting the floors as he's going down, and then the metaphorical side, which is the emotional collapse inside of a relationship that's reached its breaking point. The push at the small of the back kind of feels like a betrayal from somebody close. The jump imagery feels like that moment where everything that you've built with someone steadily in the past automatically and suddenly has no foundation. And it's not subtle. It's the emotional equivalent of stepping over a ledge and only realizing it once you're already in the air. The song moves like that flash of panic you get when something ends abruptly. Your brain tries to rewind the whole relationship in a split second, trying to figure out how long it took to build and how fast it managed to fall apart. It's that same sensation that people talk about when they realize when they describe and realize a near-death moment. That like, what the hell did I just do feeling? That freeze between cause and consequence. The ambience of the track does half of the storytelling because it sits in a space between the shove and the ground. So the violent imagery hits differently too. Sewer uses ties to supernatural versions of himself, like the werewolf and a substance-fueled monster, these bigger than life personas. But here, he's tying this feeling and this thing directly to a relationship, and there's no drugs. He could rip it apart without even being high right now. So this is the truest version of himself. The anger is exaggerated and surreal. It's reminiscent of the way that your brain spins out in the immediate aftermath of a breakup, imagining reactions that you'd never actually carry out. It hints that relationships have taken place of substances as this thing capable of throwing him off balance. And this is where the whole idea of falling in love folds in. Alan Watts talks about falling in love as a surrender. If you guys are not familiar with Alan Watts, I highly recommend that you go look up Alan Watts on falling in love. I gotta play a clip. I wasn't gonna play a clip, but I have to because it's absolutely insane. If you are on Discord, you will not hear it because I'm not sharing my screen. But I need to play this real quick just so people can hear it.
Switching headphones so I can listen
But
to.
when you fall in love, it's
So this
much
is
more
Alan
serious
Watts
than
talking
love.
right here.
You just cannot forget this person. You feel miserable when not in their presence. You're always yearning. Let's get see more of each other. Let's get together. We're completely entangled. And then you see you've actually a kind of what I will call spiritual element has been introduced. Falling in love is a thing that strikes like lightning and is therefore extremely analogous to the mystical vision. We don't know how really people attain the mystical vision. But as yet we are not clear as to why it comes about. And if there is any method of attaining it, the best one is probably to give up the whole idea of getting it. But you see, it is completely unpredictable. And so it is, in that way, like falling in love, capricious, and therefore crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you should be so fortunate
Mm-hmm.
as to encounter either of these experiences, it seems to me to be a total denial of life to refuse it. Well, now, really, when we go back then to falling in love,
There is in it the idea
and
of
say it's
the fall.
crazy, falling, you see, we don't say rising into love.
Nope.
There is in it the idea of the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes back, as a matter of fact, to extremely fundamental things. That there is always a curious tie at some point between the fall and the creation.
All right. So I just played half of that lecture on falling in love because I don't want to bore you guys. But so Alan Watts talks about falling in love as a surrender. It's that moment that you stop gripping the railing and you just let yourself drop into something bigger that you can control. I think Sewer kind of taps into that same idea, but he stretches it because this whole track to me feels like a free fall start to finish. There's bright moments, there's pain, the quiet details, and the rage, but they all flash by like scenes on the way down. Nothing lasts. It's the emotional version of your life flickering past you in midair. Love as a fall, heartbreak as a fall, memory as a fall. It's all one sensation. So when he repeats you push at the small of my back and I'm falling 170 yards, I hear both falls happening at once. The physical drop that you'd recognize in Toronto and the deeper drop into a relationship that feels just as dangerous and just as intoxicating. The real fall and the emotional one. And the whole song sits inside of this free fall, the height, the heartbreak, the shock, the flashbacks hitting you faster than you can process them. It's a fall that you can see on a skyline and a fall that you can feel in your chest. And that, to me, is what makes this track feel so alive. And that's what I had for that. I'm done yapping. So that song just made me feel a certain type of way, and I had to play it and I had to talk about it, and I'm probably going to do a full lyrical breakdown on every single line of that because I absolutely love it. But without further ado, I am not the main host for the night tonight, and our interviewee has been waiting 48 minutes for his interview to start. So I am handing the floor over to our buddy Aquafina right now, and he can get the interview going with our guest.
All right. So that was very well put on this song, though. Like, I just wanted to say that real quick. If you do a full breakdown episode, I'm gonna be pretty excited for that. That song was good. That was my first time hearing it, actually. Like, I'm not. He puts out a lot of songs, bro. I'm keeping a $150 and some change. He puts out a lot of
A
songs.
lot of music.
So, yeah.
Chat,
So
I can't
I'll
keep
be
up.
super for
I
that.
can't keep up.
All right, you ready to get into this, brother?
Hell yeah, I am.
All right. So, welcome to Conversations in the Sewer. We already said this earlier, but if you just now tapping in, welcome, welcome. This is my first interview, my first episode where I technically am hosting, but still co-hosting. I'm here with my boy Laberin. How you
What's
doing
good?
tonight, buddy?
I'm doing pretty well. I had a hectic day, but that's another rainy day subject.
Hell yeah. We've been talking on and off all day today, and you were talking a little bit about what you were doing. Do you want to talk about it a little bit, or is that
Oh. What are you specifically talking about? We got Zion in the chat right now. Are you talking
well,
about that?
you yeah. So you make music, you go by the name Laberin. What would you describe your style as?
Ukulele screamo.
Ukulele screamo?
I don't know, man. I never really thought about it like that. I would say I like to dabble in everything I possibly can. I don't want to stick to one genre, if you know what I mean.
I don't want to be like,
I wanna
go ahead,
flop
buddy, my bad.
around like a magic carp out of water.
Just splashing around, bro. So you kind of want to be like a jack of all trades, essentially.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, so that leads into my next question. What does Labyrinth mean to you as a person, and what do you want people to take away from your art?
Laberin was a name that wasn't created until like a year ago, maybe, and he didn't know who he was. He was going by a different label. He was going by a different name, a different face, a different persona, a different kind of energy. And that was a silly boy back then. He was. Um, I was I loaded up on TikTok for the first time in like 2019, and I started releasing like comedic videos, and everyone just loved it for no, I don't know why. It was just brain rot, but in my own way. Um, it started taking off really fast, and it started getting scary for a while. There was like things happening, and um, I was seeing people collabing, and there was people reacting to my videos, and I was like, this is crazy. The numbers started going up. It went from 5K to 10K to 30K. Then I got banned, and I didn't know why, and I started a new account, and again 5K to 10K to 30K to 40K to 50K to 68K. I got banned again at 68K. I was like, all right, what's going on? I don't know why I had so much devotion to keep doing this, but I kept doing it. I think for hours on end, I would take this ukulele in the middle right here, and I would freestyle on a ukulele for hours in the night in 2020. When I found out I had enough followers to go live, I decided to start jamming on ukulele, and I was like, all right. I didn't know what I was doing. I actually absolutely was, in my opinion, shit at singing at first. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't think I'd be like standing where I am today, not gonna lie. And it was just a little dream, and I was heavily listening to a bunch of different artists at that time that were influencing me to like, woo, keep going. But I'm like flopping all over the place. Let's get back to those live streams. During that live stream, the reason why there's so many people in here tonight is because I just started accumulating people that fucked with my energy. I wasn't really good, but there was people that stuck and watched me get better and better and better and better.
That's fire.
I went past 68K. I went up to like 120K, and then I got banned again. And I was like, all right, bro, this is getting ridiculous. I'm just gonna disappear off the face of TikTok. I started a side account where I was doing a lot of comedic videos, and now that's at 22K. I just completely wiped that account and went faceless and was like, all right, it's time for a rebrand. And I was like, and now we're here today. Beyond that, the artists that like influenced me during those like weird times where I was like sort of an internet celebrity felt really odd, and it was insane. Um I was like deeply listening to Foreign Forest, and I was deeply listening to Garden and Sewerperson, Nine Tails, and actually, I you know what funny thing was when I pulled up to my first Garden Sewer show in 2022, I I turned to the person next to me, and I was like, "This sounds like Nine Tails." The person next to me was like, "This is Nine Tails," and I was like, "Shit." You know, it gets everyone, man. It gets everyone.
Bro, it got me too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, first time I heard Nine Tails, I looked at my fiance, shout out Haley, and I was like, this guy's pretty good. He kind of sounds like Sewerperson. And she's like, I'm pretty sure that is Sewerperson. And I was like, no, you're lying. No way. Nuh-uh. It turns out it was Sewerperson. So, don't feel bad. Um, that my next question for you. Who inspired you to become an artist? Was it someone in the family, a friend, maybe an artist themselves? But who can we thank for giving you the inspiration to start creating?
I wasn't ready for this.
My
Um,
bad.
this this is hard. It's not hard to answer, it's just hard to say. It's hard to put it into words. It was 21 Pilots, dude. They had a message in their name. It was to stay alive, and I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, I love that message." And then I recently met an artist named Goner who toured with 21 Pilots, and Goner constantly posted on his story saying "Stay alive," and I really fuck with that. And there was someone like a year or two ago who was like, "Oh, you're just trying to copy 21 Pilots by saying "Stay alive," and I was like, "No, I'm just trying to keep it brisk with you. We want you here on this planet. I'm not trying to copy anyone. It's a message that's free for anyone to say." And I want everyone in this chat room. It's a healthy place, and I want everyone to stay here. Place, but yeah, and they inspired me to. I want everyone. I didn't even like know what I was doing. I was writing on paper in like 2017. 2011, I was singing songs in my head in the mirror as a kid, just sad songs, and I was like, "Oh, am I always gonna be like this? Am I always gonna be like this?" And I was like, "Maybe I am." But in 2011, that's when I found 21 Pilots, and they pulled me out of a really rough time during my life, and I was like, "Oh, this is really cool." It was an upbeat band. They were a Christian band. Who knew someone like me would be listening to a Christian band? They don't swear in their lyrics. I appreciated that. I think words can be expressed without swearing. The occasional swears happen in my songs, but I try my utmost best to try not to, because I feel like I can use more words to fill in that curse word that can describe something more meaningful to me. And that's also 21 Pilots' message. That's been said in interviews countless times. And I resonate with that so hard. That's just so sick to think about. It just naturally happened too. I didn't even like I was like, "Oh, I'm going to swear in my songs anyway." But I don't really like if it fits in there and it sounds good, hell yeah, I'm putting it in.
Mm-hmm.
Big cuss words. But yeah,
Right
they
on.
ins- they inspired me to grab some ukuleles and start those live streams.
Well, hell yeah. 21 Pilots is pretty good. I haven't listened to a lot of their music, but I know there's a
I have
reason
an
why they're so popular.
overextended question though. I can overextend your question if you'd like. I can tell you the
Go ahead.
the homies that kept me going, dude, over the time. I
Go
can
ahead,
talk
bro.
about, dude, Foreign Forest. He was the first person in our community that I found, and then actually I'm a liar. It was Six Dogs. I found Six Dogs first, and then it quickly routed somehow to Foreign Forest. I heard Cream Soda Fago first because, well, yeah, everyone's kind of heard that first, high key. And then I started deep diving his music, and I was like, dude, I kind of want to make music like this. I want to make music like this. That would be insane. And so I started dabbling. This is around 2019. I was making stupid trap songs in FL Studio, and I have a few of them in file today. It's kind of funny. I go back to them and I was like, I was not blowing bubbles in my codeine, bro.
I was pulling a little Tekka. You said,
Yeah,
I do not have
be
any guns for nobody.
in
That's
2017,
crazy.
I also found Garden, um, quickly after Foreign Forest, which also doesn't correlate. I don't know how I randomly just came across these lads. Um, and that was nuts because that changed my life completely. That finding Sewer and Garden, I found Sewer and Garden same timeline. There was Ninetales Garden collab, you know? But I found Okay first, and then Ninetales same moment next. We got What the Fuck I'm Crying, you know? That was the next song literally in YouTube, and I was like, "Oh, this is fire." Started deep diving in Ninetales for the longest time and was like, "Dude, this is sick." I wish it was more like out there. I wish Ninetales music was more out there, man. You know what I mean, chat? Everyone knows what I mean. This is Conversations in the
In the
Sewer.
sewer.
In the sewer. Yo, sorry to get all fucking deep and shit on you, chat. Had to get done for a minute. We had to talk about the rough
Oh,
stuff before we can talk about the exciting stuff.
No, that was sick.
bro, that was good. We like the deep answers. We like the deep questions. A lot of people take a lot of meaning from those deep answers. Like,
Wait,
there's a lot of people that feel the same way we do. You know what I mean?
A
absolutely.
lot of people like it deep.
So, pause.
Yo.
Dev, Dev, brother. All right, let's get back on track here.
Anyways, when I discovered Garden and Sewer and the way they made music and how they were so comfortable in what they were doing. It just you guys suck. I love you guys.
Somebody was like, "Yo, your girl's in the chat." I thought, "Yo, chill, guys. Why you snitching me out?"
Oh, is your girl in the chat?
Shut up.
Yo, is he a good boy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Even
sorry.
blushing.
I'm
Nah,
sorry. I'm
all right, all
sorry.
right,
I
all
let it
right.
slip. I
Continue,
feel like
continue
JC
the
now.
fucking interview, bro. Let's
There
go.
you you
not,
have an
not her
email
Anyhow.
coming
actually
out.
answering, bro. Chill. Yeah.
Yo, I went on a Waffle House date before you even knew him.
Nah, it
I
wasn't.
think.
It wasn't before. I promise.
Damn. Oh yeah, yeah, you were talking about it the whole time. I was jealous, not
She
gonna
been
lie.
my girl.
Anyway,
She just
back to
ain't
the
know it yet.
podcast.
Oh
um,
God,
when I
you
found
guys are killing me.
when I found Garden, it kind of for a minute I was like, I want to be like this guy. And then with his sound, I kind of conformed my own sound, and now I kind of like totally stroll away from everything and kind of just isolated. I actually stopped listening to music for a long time. I stopped listening to a lot of my favorite artists. I actually just started listening to one or two artists. There was a time where I was streaming Boy with Uke every single day. There was nothing more. Just Boy with Uke, Boy with Uke. I streamed one album on an airplane and listened to it like at least 48 times. I'd be taking like 7 hour, 8 hour flights sometimes when I'm traveling. And I have a lot of time on my hands, so I've downloaded Spotify playlists.
I remember like 4 months ago, I think you sent me a big playlist that you found of Boy with Uke, and you're like, bro, you should listen to this. These songs like kind of changed my life. and I got halfway through the playlist, and I liked what I was hearing. Like it kind of reminded me
Yeah,
of
that
21
was
Pilots, but it was like a different spin to it. Like it was their own image,
yeah.
if that makes
But that's
sense.
not even like anything. That's the only if you listen to all his other music, that's the only album that's different. And I think that's his new sound because that was like his latest album. So like this man, of course, I love ukulele naturally. So when he popped up, I found him on TikTok in 2020. I always hate to admit that. I also don't like to be I also don't want to be a TikTok artist. That just sounds corny as hell, and I'm trying to be serious. Not shitting on TikTok, but like I don't know. It doesn't feel right. But yeah, when he popped up, I really I don't know. It inspired me to keep trying to do ukulele. Learning an instrument was an interesting course for me, especially how I was just picking up these ukuleles and not knowing any chords and just listening to what sounded right and then singing over it. And then going live, knowing I was shit. And then people stuck around. And some of you in the comments, I love you guys. You know who you are. You stuck around on those live streams. You're the goats. You're so cool. You guys knew I sucked too. You just were nice. But it just
Wow.
took a lot. It took an audience. It took a nice community, and I've built up a lot of respect. I've also built up a lot of enemies. When you go on the internet, you're just there's a target on your forehead. I want to write a song about that. It literally I thought of that the other day, and then I immediately started listening to The Harvest by Sewerperson.
There's
Such
a
a good song.
Immediately, I was like, all right, because then that The Harvest just gave me inspiration because I wanna talk about that because that sucks. That shit. But who knows, man? Life's
enemies,
weird.
bro. Enemies, bro. I have a
Enemies.
Pakistani
Got a
guy
lot
right
of
now
haters.
who tried to offer me money to wear his clothing brand on the podcast, and I said no, and he started sending me Arabic swear words, and I've never been so scared in my life. Like that. That's why I posted what I posted today, is because I don't want nobody's money, and he's mad at me right now, bro. Like I'm scared, bro. I'm dead ass scared, bro.
That's crazy.
Dev got hella enemies on that. Yo, for real, bro. Like it's bad, bro. Like why do I got so many ops, bro? Like I'm such a nice guy, bro. Why do so many people hate me, bro? I ain't do nothing to nobody. Leave me alone, bro.
Dude, literally same. They're literally target, man. Just a target.
Dev's got too much motion. They envious. Nah, Nick's the one with the motion, bro. Like be for real.
No, Dev, you got way more swag than I do. When you walk in the room, you have aura. I literally see you and I'm like, damn, that's a hunk of guy right there.
That's the
That's
host of
him.
Conversations in the Sewer.
Oh my god, it's him! I can't believe my ears and eyes! I can't believe it! I felt a tingle in my
Oh my
nose.
god.
He said aura, bro. No fucking way.
Big tangles.
I
No.
can see you pulling up to the function in flip-flops one time. I just feel like you're gonna do that. Shout it out. It might happen
Bro.
and it's gonna be an accident.
Dev got so much aura, my
Bro.
grandma fell in love with him.
Wait, are you trying to say Dev's gonna pull up to the function with his dogs out?
I
Sign
hate
me up,
feet.
dude.
I hate feet, bro. I hate feet.
Dude, feet are nasty. Shit
Dev
stank.
Dwork stream when, bro? Yo, not Devi, bro. Y'all wildin', bro. Y'all know I'm on YouTube, right? Like,
Oh yeah. You're gonna get banned. Banned.
Gonna get hit with the hammer. Oh my god.
I'll sue him, bro. I sued
Yeah, is it too
Instagram. I'll
much?
sue him. I swear to God, I'll sue YouTube. I sued Instagram.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
sue YouTube.
Yo, you're the reason why I haven't bought Meta glasses.
Don't.
Exactly.
I
You're the
promise
reason.
you
I
don't.
only want them because camera glasses sound cool for music content, but I'm a creative feller and my job can entail many things.
Dev Dwork, bro. Stop asking me to Dwork, guys. God damn.
Do it for the one
I
time.
just want to say, these are the only glasses that'll ever be meta.
Literally.
Widowy. Yikes. Alright. Leading on from that question, You have an EP coming out December 23rd. Are there any
I
features
do.
you're excited about? Or is there any song on that
There's no,
project that means
there's
a lot to you in any type
no,
of way?
there's no features on the EP, but I want to talk about someone really important to me right now. There's a human that I've been getting really close with who randomly found me because I was streaming FL Studio on a random Discord in the middle of the night. And they popped up and was like, oh shit, you got swag. I want to get behind that. And they mixed my entire EP for me. And can I give a huge ass shout out to Colt Moon? This person has works their ass off, dude.
Shout out.
Beyond works a 40-hour week. Busting ass. I don't want that work to ever, those efforts, I don't want them to go to waste. Dude, they're cooking and they're cooking my shit and I'm cooking my shit and it's cooking good. And I've got a lot to show you guys on this podcast. And I want to show you a song that Colt Moon has mixed and made the beat for. I wanted to choose this song specifically because they've been helping me out. And you know what? It would be really sick to see them on the podcast. They have a secret title that everyone might know. So you guys might want to stay tuned on that one.
You want me to play that song right now?
I think we should run up what is it? Unbalanced chemicals. If that loaded for you.
Unbalanced?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Unbalanced Chemicals. This is an unreleased track coming to you live. Damn, son, where'd you find this? All right.
Where'd you find this?
I'm so fucking stupid.
Rap shit.
The bot's having a hard time playing this file, so give me a second, guys. Something went wrong. It said something went wrong. You want to know what went wrong? My sanity, bro.
I'm gonna send an email to Colt Moon so we don't get distracted by Colt Moon. I'm putting you to work. Hang on.
Do you have it uploaded to SoundCloud?
No, it's completely unreleased.
Okay. I'm private uploading it to SoundCloud because it's not playing from the file.
Sounds good to me.
I'll delete it afterwards, I promise. I'm not gonna leak your music.
Liar.
No, I'm kidding.
It's
I would never. I would never. I don't leak.
Yo, actually, shout out Dev too. He literally doesn't want your money. Stop asking him for it.
Yo, yeah, stop asking me to fucking promote your brand, wear your clothing, smoke your weed. I don't want nothing to do with any of your fucking money, bro, when it comes to this podcast. Like, dead ass, bro. I want it to be built viewer by viewer, 20 people in the chat, 200 people in the chat, dead ass, bro. Every single person in here who's viewing, I want chatting. I don't care for 10,000 views. I don't care for 10,000 followers, bro. I want 10 people, 20 people who are all having a good time talking about music that they talk about. I'll take free weed, yeah, but don't ask me to promote it and have it in the back and shit, bro, because this isn't no commercial. Like, I'm good on all of that, bro. Like, this is,
You're getting all Dev's white walls. Get out of here.
my blood's boiling just thinking about the amount of DMs that I get. Yo man, I made this, yo man, blah blah blah. And it's like, bro, if you make music, drop it in the artist submissions, and if you don't make music, stay the fuck out of my DMs. Like, that ass. Like, I love
got motion, Dev. Look at you. Look at you, all them DMs.
I love y'all and everything, bro, but like, dead ass, bro, if it's not about the business and if it's not about like business, not I'll pay you to promote me. I don't want to be paid to promote nobody, bro. Like, I'm promoting my own podcast. I don't even promote my own social media, bro. I promote Convos in the Sewer. Anytime anybody's like, oh, what's your Instagram? I show them the podcast Instagram because I don't like people. I don't want to talk to you, bro. Like, I don't want to be friends with you except for my community, bro. I love this community, but like, dead ass, I don't want no new friends. I don't want no sponsorships, no promotion deals, no branding, no nothing, bro. Like, the podcast is my life. All right, without further ado, this is Unbalanced Chemicals, like my brain right now. Mike said DM him, he's capping. I'm not capping, bro.
I might grade.
Shout out Rosebush. I'll talk about that later if I'm allowed.
Hey, yeah. Stuck behind the lines, I see my friends, they leaving me behind. Grab some herb, I'll smoke it till emotions running dry.
This is trippy as fuck.
Every quotient motion, living in the dirt. If I'm lucky, claw my way out, no more riding in a
Like that
hurry.
lo-fi vibe
These
to
days
it.
I ponder if I
This whole
live or
EP is
die.
lo-fi.
That's okay, baby, I think I'd rather play with knives. Toy with all my living
This-
aspects, still I separate my mind from my own body. It's too heavy, guess I'll leave it all behind. Guess I'll leave it all behind. Look at all that I survived. I'm still chasing all my dreams. I don't wanna fucking cry. All I think about is life. I just wanna fucking die. Silly wrap around my neck, slip until I see the holding on to every thought I would have. Every other memory is stuck inside my past. I don't think I remember thoughts from early on. Holy shit, I'm suicidal, please tell me I'm wrong. Hating every part of me, I'm probably gonna scream. Not another place and not another time for me. Have you ever had a plan where you end up alive? Truth be told, it's not worth living in this fucking lie.
Yo. That was really good, bro.
It's spooky. Alright, spooky.
So just to say something really quick, when I did a segment on Garden's music in the first Scene Builders episode, and I said that he's a gateway artist because his music's easy to digest and it seems like a letter directly from him to you. And I see that in your music too. There's no layering that you're trying to make people figure out or anything. It literally just sounds like it's you on the microphone and you have some shit to say, bro. And I really, 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 really enjoyed that one.
I'm so excited to show everyone this EP. This is my first real project. This is like my first like big drop in 7 songs all at once kind of like been trying to do this for like 9 years. It's nuts. It's like, and dude, that was a dream a while ago. That was like a milestone, and like people this year really helped me out and that made that happen. I appreciate them.
Let's go. W in the chat for that track, the unreleased track that we just got real quick, man. Show some love, bro. Show some love to a community artist.
W's in the chat, please.
I wanna talk about Rosebush real quick. We have a couple really.
Go ahead, bro.
I think I was just vibing with Cult Moon one day. They were talking to me about a little music collective. Asked me if I wanted to join. It was called Rosebush. So there's a part in that song, and you'll also briefly hear it in my collab with 99 Nights. It's called it goes Rosebush by my grave, and I think it's ill as hell, and it's nuts. And it's a little group that we have going. We have a photographer in it, and she's awesome. She's based out of LA. Her name's Torin. Shout out Torin. I swear she slaves away too. She's always working, always doing shit for free, always all around wonderful human being. We have also Cult Moon, which is my engineer and one of my homies. We got Rave, who I've had a few conversations with, and he just spits bars. There's nothing but bars, and the worst part is bro thinks his music isn't great, but it's so good, and we hear unreleased tracks and we're crying. Then we have a talented young lad from Canada, and her name is Vix, and I heard one of her vocals on a track that I'm not allowed to talk about, and she is a really unique voice to have in our little circle going on here right now. Outside of Rosebush, I've been traveling a lot. I've going to different states, meeting hella people at favorite artist shows was at Nashville. Um, was in where else did I go this year? Ohio for that garden show. I was in LA for that 4 and 4 show, which I ended up recording the whole set. That Goner 4 and 4, Suffered Plenty, Cult Moon, Ghost Girl, who else? Neptune. That was a huge ass lineup. There's
It was a crazy
11,
lineup.
11 Haro, 11. Dude, shout out 11 Haro. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he was really cool to film. There was some other people there that I honestly don't remember, but that was honestly a dream to record 4 and 4 sets.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up needing to do something for work in Washington, and I've been getting mad close with Suffer Plenty recently, and I just pulled up to his crib because I was just at a hotel doing something for work, and he's like, "Yeah, pull up." His girl was coming back from work. Shout out Joan. She picked me up, drove me over there. They have bunnies, dude. They have bunnies, and they're like
That's cool as
dogs.
hell.
They're like dogs, dude. My girl has a bunny, but these ones are different, man. These ones are like, I don't know. They look hungrier than Ollie. Not
You
like
said
they're
they're
not
built
fed, okay?
different.
That no. Can't no. I fed them very well when I was over. Fat ass rabbits. I love rabbits so much, dude. I didn't get really like action. Okay, we're not talking about rabbits here. I love rabbits though, but this is a new obsession. Um, what was I talking about? It was important. It was very important.
Rosebush. Outside of Rosebush.
Oh yeah. Outside of Rosebush was Suffer Plenty. I pulled up to his crib, yeah, and we just we laid down like 3 songs just to have vocals, and then I left because I stayed at bro's house till like 9 a.m., 10 or 1 p.m., 3 p.m. I stayed over his house. I had a hotel, but I stayed over his house because I was like, yeah. And we're just making music, and then I leave, and I go do my job the next day, and then I go back to his crib because I'm like, oh, we don't have to leave because the train is being weird. So I end up hanging out with him again, and we shoot a music video for me, and I'm shooting promotional content for him, and it's just I love our sort of relationship. We don't really money it up. We kind of just barter with each other. We don't really like, I mean, unless we're like buying merch or buying tickets for a show, because that's just business talk. He's really good about switching from business to he's amazing. I shit you not, the most professional mofo I've seen, and I haven't been in this scene long, but he's really serious when it comes down to shows. He's really locked in when it comes to promoting. He's really locked in with the venues. Really stand up guy, and I respect the business aspect of him. And then when that LA show, I got the business aspect of him, and I'm glad that didn't I'm glad that didn't like affect anything within our relationship, because when he's locked in, he's locked the fuck in, and he doesn't know what's going on around him, and he's just dude, he's such a great guy. He's wonderful to be around, and yeah, shout out Suffer Plenty, man. I have mad respect for him.
Shout out Suffer Plenty.
He let me stay at his B&B. He didn't know who I was. I was like, I was just out there to support Cult Moon, and I didn't really start listening. I didn't really know. My first impression of Suffer Plenty was live. Fun fact, my first impression of Kennedy XOXO was live, besides seeing True Colors on that Garden track.
Same.
Yeah, and that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts to think about. So seeing him live made me want to proceed to work with him, and so I didn't think it was going to happen as fast as it did, and I didn't think I'd build this little niche of people around me. Well, I didn't even think I'd be traveling right now. I thought I'd be rooted to one state. And then I just started being like, yo, money always comes and goes, and I gotta start living now and doing what I need to do now, or I'm not gonna do it ever. And if any of
Absolutely.
you got a dream, you gotta hit that. And I've struggled with that. It's not been an easy road. I'm talking about this like I'm all the way up here, but it's been zombies hitting me with sledgehammers at the knees every step I took. Every step. And it was definitely an emotional roller coaster, and I'm surprised I didn't stop making music. I didn't stop creating. I didn't stop doing this. I thought about it when I was dormant too, and I just came back, and now all of a sudden I one of my homies today, Lil Chemist, shout out Lil Chemist. I've known him since like 11 years old. Then he showed up and he disappeared for mad long, and then he he pulled up to high school one time. I went to a trade school, and he pulled up and was like, he pulled up in my DMs and was like, "Yo, I see what you're doing, bro." Because I mentioned a couple months ago I wanted to make a song with him, but we were kind of busy and it didn't correlate at the time. And then he hit me in my DMs and he's like, "I see what you're doing. I like what you're doing. I like how you formed yourself," because Laberin wasn't a thing. I didn't and the reason why he said he likes what he's doing because he's one of the day one homies. He knows what my last name is. My music name is literally my last name. I'm just gonna start going by Labyrinth as my first name because I don't know, I just like it. It's cool, it's pretty, it's nice. It's, it's bringing up a future uppity feeling for me. Um, yeah, it's but my last name's Labyrento, so I just thought it would be cool to cut off the TO because, well, some dude already stole Labyrento, and Labyrento is actually labyrinth in Italian and Spanish, and probably any form of Latin language. And I named this EP Labyrinth. I decided to name it Labyrinth out of the blue. Um, Cult Moon, shout out Cult Moon again for convincing me to use the cover art that I did because it wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't gonna happen without Cult Moon there. Um, but yeah, Labyrinth, it was originally going to be called Sleepy Boy Saga, and I'm having a silly conversation with, I was having a silly conversation with Suffer Plenty. I'm like, dude, this shit sounds dumb. He's like, not gonna lie, sounds corny. And I was like, yeah, bro. I didn't like it. It sounded cool in the moment. It's cute and quirky, but I wanted to really express myself as an artist. And I like how I kind of had like a fake name for the EP and a fake structure for the EP before it even came out. I kind of like how I falsified people because if no one knows what 21 Pilots does, they kind of just throw riddles at their fans for them to solve all over the internet sometimes. Like I participated in that. They had me doing they know how to also run it back. ADHD, my bad. 21 Pilots knows how to move their crowd. Their fan base is kind of like this fan base. They're so together. They're so together. They're in there like swimwear, as my homie Daniel would say. In there like swimwear. I gotta shout him out. I stole that from him.
Um, is there anyone in the underground scene you really want to work with? I know you have some features and some hidden projects which you've been talking about, but is there one
Yeah.
specific artist, if you could get them to jump on any track, who would it be and why?
I have like a list. Should I start small and go big? Pause. Big pause. Unless it's for Dev.
Yo,
Uh,
Yo,
guys,
clip
got my
that,
girls
Dev's
hit
here.
girl.
us, hit us with your top three. We'll run with your top three.
Top three. How about three like sort of underground people and three up there people?
That works for me, bro.
Okay. I have been eyeballing Sad Gods like crazy. I know they're not like super up there, but they're like up there enough for me to be like, wow, that's crazy. That's cool. There's a lot of songs that I recently discovered Sad Gods, unfortunately. I wish I knew them sooner. They're pretty cool. Um, she, I don't know how to explain her music. It's just so uppity, so good. Kind of has like cool atmospheric vocal tunes to it. Very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna jump to the next guy. Um, Foreign Forest. I've been he's been like this he oh man. Oh man, guys. Look at this.
Oh
English is
man,
failing. It was a long day at work. I haven't even ate dinner, chat. It's sitting right there.
I
My
told him to eat
kava
before
is
we went
sitting.
live, bro. I told him to
Yo,
eat, chat.
I didn't even want to eat. I probably would have projectile vomited all over my monitor. Um, Foreign Forest would be sick to listen to because make a song with because I've been making a song with him. Oh my God, dude. Yo, Dev, can you like virtually smack me in the face real quick so I can like lock back in? We're slipping. We're
I don't
slipping.
want to smack anybody, bro.
Pause.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say anything. You just left me an open
Pause.
for like a crazy joke. But I'm not gonna
Say
say
it,
it.
you won't.
No.
Say it, you won't.
Anyway, back to it.
Say it,
Foreign
you won't.
Forest would be a really cool guy to
My girl said lock
make a
in both
song
of
with.
you.
Damn. I just spilled Coke. Cola?
Oh no, bro.
Mexican cola.
Oh no, bro.
I didn't lock in. She just like ruined my whole circadian rhythm. I'm not gonna sleep for 3 weeks.
Yikes.
She- What happened, then? What happened?
F,
Who said
can we get
something?
can we get
Nothing.
F's in
Nobody
the
said
chat,
something. I'm
please?
just laughing because she was like, lock in. You're like, I didn't lock in.
Can,
She just typed sorry in the chat. See, you're not locked
can
in.
we can we get some F's in the chat, please? Rest in peace, Laberin's cola.
Fucking way, bro.
Rest in peace, my speech impediments. What is going on there?
Good interview so far, Gain. Bro immediately failed. F. All right, guys. All right. All right.
F in the chat is crazy on my
All
first
right,
interview.
all right, yo.
Dev, I failed, bro.
As Dev's
Failed
famous
before I
quote, his
started.
first and last.
Y'all ain't gonna
His
see
first
saying F
and
when you hear
last.
that 99 Nights collab. No.
No, it was for the Coke, bro. It was for the Coke.
I don't care. It made me cry.
No way, bro. All right, guys.
Real
We
tears in
derailed.
my eyes.
We derailed, bro. We derailed.
I'm
Let's get back
sensitive.
on track.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Of course, Garden is just one of my most like listened to artists. So
Mhm.
like he was on my Spotify Raps top artists every year. I deleted my Spotify this year because I don't want to talk about it because I feel stupid and I'm gonna get more Fs in the chat. But only a few people know about it. Uh, yeah, Garden is up there. I enjoy Sewerperson's music, but I don't. I can't say this now because it would be sick. It would be an honor to be on a sewer track, but I don't see it happening. A lot of people have been pushing me to like create a song with Kennedy XOXO, and I love Kennedy's music. I saw him live for as I said earlier, I saw him for the first time live in my life, and that was like my first impression. I didn't really even know who he was in true colors. There was a time where I was naive and I wouldn't even look at features because I was just locked into just being okay, I guess. You know what I mean, chat. Um, but I don't even see myself on a Kennedy track either. But recently, after doing this collab, I think it was a confidence thing, or maybe more of a I needed something to prove to myself, and apparently I know how to transition into something here. So I never thought I would be able to rap, and uh I didn't even think what I just spit on a track was rap until Colt Moon hit me up and was like, "Oh, you're rapping. You're rapping." I showed it to them through Discord, and I was like, I want to show you something, and I was hiding it from them for a minute. I was hiding it from everyone. I was like, this is mine. I know about this, and only I do. And I was like, me and Zion were the only ones who uh heard it for a minute, and then I showed Aqua because Aqua's the reason it probably happened. No, no, that was all me. Sick, sick,
That was all you guys, bro.
real.
I'm just a
I
dude.
didn't know if you had
I
any
didn't have anything to
leverage.
do with it.
Sick.
Nope. I'm just a dude. I don't have any leverage. I'm just a fan of you guys. You guys are my boys.
That's sick. I hope he's
Just
in
full
here.
disclosure, I had nothing to
But if
do
he's
with it.
not, he already heard the song. So, you want to run up that song, Deb?
The 99 Nights one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
word.
guys ready, chat?
I don't think they're ready.
Ooh,
This is
I don't
me.
think they ready.
Also, shout out Cult Moon. This wouldn't have been a thing without them. I don't think I would have I was very, very like, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. And they pushed me through it. Dude, Cult Moon's one of my biggest support systems, and I love them so much. It's my family for real.
Colt Moon, it'd be great to have you on here sometime. You should hit us up, bro.
Let's get it scheduled. Let's see where it fits in. Hopefully we can get it in before the end of season 1. If not, we can. I got an announcement coming soon that we're ending season 1 pretty fucking strong, and we're starting. Well, we're ending 2025 pretty fucking strong, and then we're about to start 2026 even stronger. So, but without further ado, this is the Laberin and 99 Nights collab that's mixed by Cult Moon. Yeah, here we go.
This is a good track.
This is literally so great.
This beat is literally insane, not gonna lie.
It's literally this song.
Hey, Zion's in the chat. Thanks for showing up, bro. I love you, homie.
It's missing me slow, driving me insane. I don't wanna suffocate, but I'm drowning in this place. Yeah, I'm drowning in this place, and I don't wanna remain, and I don't wanna remain. And I'm finding my way home. There's footprints in the snow. The cold is cutting at my flesh, exposing my regrets. Around in a circle, my favorite rotation. Death hot on my heels. I'm not devastated. Smoking with Raichu. I'm chilling with Mewtwo. I'm hungry like munchlings. I'm wheezing.
Cult Moon snapped so hard on this mix.
My organs, I know I'm not slick. The doctor, he told me I'm sick. I see spiders and they crawl around everywhere I look. I'm like, what the fuck? I swear I'm seeing ghosts and I feel shook. This old decrepit house is nothing more than pages in a book. I keep making big mistakes. I'm like Chad, I think I'm cooked. I see death that eats at me. I don't know what else to say. I'm a zombie way. I keep on marching towards an open grave. I keep fucking up my head and wonder if it's gonna change. Probably not, but that's okay. I kinda hope it stays the same. Can't keep marching all my life in one long walk. If there's nothing nice to say, then I just promise I won't talk. And I'll repeat the cycle till I'm lifeless and outlined and chalk my life a movie. You do anything to put it to a stop. Can't keep marching all my life in one long walk. If there's nothing nice to say, then I just promise I won't talk. I'll repeat the cycle till I'm lifeless and outlined and chalk my life a movie. You do anything to put it to a crazy in a yellow fever, recess playground, please no reverb, purple skies and one dimensions. Take me back to when I saw so clearly in the sky. Blue had faded purple, I think I could trip so high. Jump 30 feet cause someone climbed up
Okay, bro.
on TV and the clone right at me. The Reaper's crown is back again, he's eating me alive. Catastrophe feeling to me beyond the blind I find. It's a little hard to focus, hope I never see the light. Never see the light. I never see the light.
Damn, bro.
Someone said in the chat
Fire.
they need a Kennedy time
Fire.
Laberin
Damn, bro.
collab immediately. Yeah, dude, I've
That
been
was fire.
cooking. And I don't even I say that with my full
Mm,
chest.
chat. He thinks he's cooked.
Chat. He literally thinks he's cooked. Also, Zion, I
He.
didn't know if you knew, but I threw that Pokemon bar in there for you, for like, for you, dude. I wasn't gonna use that because it just didn't sound right in the moment, and I wrote those lyrics like a long time ago. Just the smoking with Raichu, chilling with Mewtwo, whatever the hell I said. I said that long ago, like when I first started writing music on paper. So that's an ancient verse. That's and then I fixed it with the because Munchlax is my favorite Pokemon, bro, because he's always eating, bro. Getting nerdy real quick. And then yeah, coughing and wheezing, they're pretty gas because gotta smoke the gas. And those are also some of my favorite Pokemon.
That was really good. Thanks for playing these
Yeah.
unreleased, bro. I appreciate that.
But this
Yeah, that
song,
was great.
thanks to 99 Nights, kind of opened my eyes to my potential a little bit more because I bro was like, I'm selling features, and I'm like, hell yeah! I talked to you a week ago. You said it was $100, and now they're $40. I'm snagging a Christmas deal real quick. And I sat at the computer and I was like I'm gonna take my time with this one. I laid a singular vocal line and I sat and looked at it for like 3 days. I shit you not. I don't know. I don't know how long it was, but it was a long time. It was the longest I've ever looked at something in my life. I
Hmm.
wasn't really like a lot of that was a freestyle. As you can tell, there's no cut. There was a switch up. And a couple months ago, was it a couple months? It was probably like a couple weeks ago. I was freestyling on a random beat in the Rosebush Discord server. That's me and Colt Moot. What's going on?
Bro, this dude said that $40 went towards a yart in League of Legends skins.
Dude, me too, Zion. Me fucking
Yo, I
too.
was actually hoping it went towards your some marijuana, man. I was really hoping you got some stank. I was hoping you got the gas pack, the loud pack. Cause I was like, he better be using my money for
It's so
that.
fucking
I
funny.
was literally thinking that in the back of my head. Whenever I send homies money, there's a high hope that they're just using it for marijuana.
Chat,
You want my
he's
Cash App tag? No,
whittling
I'm kidding.
away money.
Be
He's
blessing the
whittling
homies sometimes,
money.
not gonna lie.
He's whittling the goat.
You can send me weed money anytime, bro.
But yeah, it woke me up to like I feel more I feel like I don't want to say I can't anymore because that's just putting a roof right here. That's
Yeah, it's
stopping me
putting
from
yourself in a
climbing.
box, bro. There's no I
Yeah,
can't.
and it's growing is realizing that and it's really cool to see how much I've grown um from like the beginning of time. It's crazy to think about how you like one day you're just this guy and now you're this guy but people know you.
Right, dude. One day I was just a concert goer, and now I run a podcast with 300 followers.
Yeah, but I like you're the goat and that was destined. That was like promised to you before you were born.
What?
That was promised to you before you were born.
The podcast was promised to me before I was born?
Yeah, before even podcasts were existence. This was like written beyond the tablets and the tri-scripts and the Hawaiians and the Egyptians.
It's in the hieroglyphics?
It's gone beyond that. It's like in
The,
the mammoth poo poo.
Mammoth poo poo?
Mammoth poo poo
the
Alright.
in the
Egyptians
script.
were carving hieroglyphics in the fucking mammoth tusks, bro.
Right.
They were out here on some alternate timeline shit.
Have his widowy to go.
But yeah, now I wanna.
Literally.
So now my like
Literally.
after this whole collab, I was like, there's artists that I should make songs with. All my homies made a song with Kennedy, pretty much. I've noticed one of my homies has two songs with Kennedy. Um, and I think that's pretty cool. And I was like, well, maybe I should just jump in on that. I was thinking that like Fiji Mar, Kennedy, Jomi, talking to them. I hit up Cowie Camry the other day and was like, "Yo, what's good?" I was always wondering about their music a lot because they've made songs with Garden, and I really enjoy a lot of the songs like Cowie has combined with Garden, and he has a very cool like harmonizing voice, very very melody induced kind of, and I enjoy a singer, you know. I
Hmm.
enjoy someone who can sing and someone who can rap. I enjoy someone who can just rip out some screamo on a track. Dude, when I started listening to some sewer screaming on some tracks, I was like, shit.
Oh yeah.
That changed my life because I look at me. Look how I used to listen to Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with I still do. My girl got me listening to that because I'm in love, chat. I'm so in love. My girl got me listening to the shit I used to listen to
Oh,
in high school.
Pookie.
Yeah, she's cool, man. She's the
Oh,
best. Um, but one day I think I want to challenge myself to just keep pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, you know?
Pretty much all you can do
I
as an
think
artist, because your comfort zone's not where you grow or anything. You need to grow your horizons, whether that's paying somebody for a feature or pulling up to a studio and making a track from somebody, with somebody from scratch. You got to just do it, see where it takes you, type thing. Even if it's just pulling up and laying 3 songs of vocals that you're never going to release with somebody, you know.
dude, also shout out James in the YouTube chat. I met him not too like maybe a year ago, maybe two. I don't know. Time is really fucky wucky with me. Um he's as soon as he got in contact with me, found my music, fucked with my vibe, he's been I shit you not. He talks to me maybe like twice a day. It's like, bro, I'm scanning Spotify right now for the new tracks. He's just such a dedicated fan of the music, and I appreciate him so much.
Shout out James for even pulling. Thank you, James, for supporting the homie,
shout
and
out,
thank you,
bro.
James, for coming through to the interview tonight. We appreciate it. I can go to W
All right.
James.
Leading forward, um, Heber, I actually asked Heber and Sil if they had any questions for you tonight. And Heber, I've got one from Heber and I've got one from Sil. I took the best out of all of their questions and I put up
Sick.
here. Heber says, where do you wish to take your art in terms of its essence? Do you have any conceptions of the highest tier of art that you wish to feel or see?
Philosophical ass question.
I'm just trying to create an atmosphere where I can sing for a room for of like-minded people who understand what it feels like to just like not be okay at all. I want to sing for people who feel the same feelings as me. There's no like real direction in which I'm going. I'm just trying to like find what it's literally it is for me mostly. I'm doing this for myself. I don't dude, chat, I live in America. This I can't afford a therapist. I gotta write on the track.
Mm-hmm.
Um and so I want to stay real with myself as much as I can through this process. I don't want anything to kind of like shift where I'm going. I don't want any sort of if I ever not I don't want to sound egotistical, but if I ever blow up in any other sense in some way, I want someone to like throw me into a tree if I ever shift from who I am and who I am today because I want to continue to live by that message.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to parties. I don't want to be invited to Hollywood mansions.
No.
I want to sit in my house with my 25 cats in 10 years, making music for people who struggle just like I did and still do every single day. And I want people to resonate with that. I want people to know how I feel. And if they resonate with that, then it's going to make me feel a whole ton better. Because for the longest time, I was dwelling in my bedroom, thinking about what could be, what could not be, what am I or who am I or will I ever? And those were questions I was asking myself for the longest time. And I guess it unraveled in I still don't know who Laberin is. I still don't know who I am as an artist, but because I just literally started dropping songs
Yeah, bro, it's your first
that
project.
became a thing. And I'm excited to grow with everyone in here.
Damn.
Oh yeah, bro. That was a good answer.
I like the deep questions. That's literally what I'm about. I love them.
Sorry.
I don't even got nothing
Mine's
to
my
say, bro.
pause.
I'm gonna
I don't
echo
either.
exactly what Alex just said. Alex said this. That's like the exact reason I love this entire community. W answer, bro, and that's exactly why I was so okay with this episode and everything. Aqua was just like, "How do you feel about Labyrinth coming on?" And I was like, "Set it up." Literally, I was just like, "Set it up." Like,
Yeah, bro, it
nah,
was so fast.
that's
Uh,
crazy.
I can't believe how fast I got onto this podcast. When I talked to you about a liner up, you were like, "Oh yeah, maybe we can fit them in season 2." And I was like, "Oh, when would that be?" You were like, "Oh yeah, like next year." And I was like, "Whoa, what do you got what do you got cooking for us?" I also shout out Dev guys. He does this completely based out of his true love for all of this. And he's setting up this platform.
Absolutely.
This wouldn't have been anything without Dev.
I've been
And shout out
completely.
Dev for knowing Sewer for the longest time. Out of I think probably maybe anyone in here right now. I don't know. I don't quote me on that.
Don't quote.
Um,
There's people who know
but he
him on
used to
it.
play video games with him and W finding that for us, bro.
Fucking. Oh my God, what was I gonna say, bro? You started glazing me, bro. I forgot what I
I
was gonna
love
say
glazing
because
you.
I'm
It's my
sitting here.
favorite thing.
Hey, yo.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Dude.
Shout out the Mexican soda that doesn't taste like Coca-Cola or
Oh
cola.
my god.
I do. So basically, what I was gonna say. I mean, it's not exactly what I was gonna say, but I do this just because there's people like you who have the voice who like wouldn't necessarily like put yourself out there if you didn't have somebody to do it. You know, like I feel like there's so many underground artists who are like, oh, I want to interview, oh, I want this, but they're not gonna go to like your underground media or our generation music and be like, yo, I'm an artist who has 10,000 plays a month, blah 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 blah, you know. So this is like the stepping stone to start. Is basically this is where the conversation starts really. Like yeah, it's conversations in the sewer, but this is where your conversation starts. It's your first interview. This is the first time, you know, like this is really this is this is this is where everything's supposed to start, and this is where it's cool to be a fan. Like you're sitting here and you're talking about, oh, I listened to that blah 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 and they inspired me and blah blah blah. We're all fans of this music and we're all supporters of these people. And there's such a negative connotation on supporting somebody that you know. Like if I put there's a couple of people from my city that if I put their song that they just dropped on my story, somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, you're a dick rider," "Oh, blah blah blah," "Oh, blah blah blah," and it's like, nah, bro. Like it's cool to support. It's cool to be a fan, bro. And I just want to talk about music that I like. That's really I keep saying that. Aqua said it in one of his Instagram posts that he's just happy to talk about music that he likes, like dead ass. Like that's the whole meaning behind all of this. That's why I'm getting community artists, people who either have an album out or are dropping an album, have a couple singles out, no matter what. If you want a platform, this platform's for you. Whether there's 1 viewer, 100 viewers, 10,000 viewers, this platform is going to remain the same. No money's going to change anything. Nobody's going to buy me out. I'm not going to be doing no sponsorship freaking commercials in the middle of any of this, bro. Like is this is it.
It's literally, dude, I main example, I'm living through this right now. I suffer plenty. I did a favor for Suffer Plenty. I filmed that whole LA that hell I filmed that LA show with Goner, Foreign Forest and everyone else, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we do a bartering system, so instead, because he sells features, of course. So my feature was kind of cheaper than most, but I'm not gonna talk about the price. because I don't know if he wants me to, you know, business.
Business.
And I really enjoy that about this community. You don't have to have money. Not always. Not for someone like me. Not for someone like, you know? It's just how you connect. Literally, it could be $500 one day, and you just lock the fuck in with this person, and you just create that kind of loyal relationship with them, and you slowly just
Mm-hmm.
they have a mutual respect, and you keep doing things for free even though you don't want to. You keep doing it for free. I shot Foreign Forest in LA. I'm about to shoot his set in Portland because, well, I'm gonna be out there soon. And it's gonna be a nice set. Anyone who wants to go to that show, it's Spaceman Zach's gonna be there. Oh my God, Ghost is gonna be there. I've been speaking of Ghost. This is Ghost. If it's spelt with a sixth, and it's just spelt with like how, you know, a ghost be spelled, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this I've been really like, sometimes I listen to artists and I'm like, oh, you don't exist. I just listen to your music. And then I find out that he's playing at this show, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to the show to film an artist that I filmed in LA to film now, which I love Foreign Force. He's such a chill guy, such a
Mm-hmm.
friendly man. He's not what I expected in person at all. He's just a ray of sunshine, if you will, even though his music speaks clearly differently. But that's in the interconnection within this little community. I would do it for free. I did. It's just all about the love. It's all about the commitment. I don't want to be
Facts.
up. I just want to be. I just want to be.
I just want to be.
I
Yeah.
want to vibe.
Facts.
Also, that sounds scary. I don't want. That's a lot of noise. I have anxiety, bro.
Uh, the next Sil said his next question, or his question, my bad. In your eyes, what does it mean to live? Do you feel like you view living differently to other people? And if so, to what extent? God damn, Sil.
Am I living differently than other people?
What does it mean to you to live? Do you
In a
feel that you live
sense,
differently to other people?
I would say so, yeah.
Sil, what the
Um,
fuck?
I would definitely say live a lot differently than normal lad, I guess. You know what I mean? Got the British terms in here for no reason today. Don't know. That's new. It might be a new vocal stem chat. Let's get back to it. But
Oh,
I would say that I bounce around a lot. I'm I'm in a long distance relationship, so I'm here and there. I travel with my job, so I can pull up if I pull up to a state with a homie in it. I'm crashing at the crib, um, making music with them. At one point, there's people DMing me. They're like, "Bro, what the fuck? Are you everywhere?" Because I was back East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Midwest again, to the South. It was just bouncing. I did that all out of order, but I don't care. I don't care. From New York to DC to Portland to LA. It's but I say that like sometimes it's hard to do. Money is I'm doing a lot of this based off what I make and what little I make, and I'm trying to make it happen, you know?
Same.
Flights, chats, I don't know if you looking at flights lately, bro. Bro, it's cooking my wallet, burning a hole, selling my soul for this shit. What the hell is this capitalist shit? Not gonna delve into that. We all might disappear. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't go too far, bro. They're gonna take the YouTube. They already took my Instagram.
Yeah.
We know who they is. Let's not say it, but we know who they is.
But I like to say I kind of like relate my life to a movie. I like to think my life's a movie, but like when you really like think of a life being a movie, there's ups, there's climaxes, there's a
Mm-hmm.
problem in the movie. If you I work in film, so I can resonate a lot of my music in order to kind of film. And I love film. Film's like one of my favorite things ever. I'm sad that I'm seeing people make movies with iPhones and not cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so there's a plot, there's problems, there's a downfall, there's that I don't even know the order right now, but you know what I mean, dude. It's just ups and downs, constant highs, constant lows. I had a horrible day yesterday. Absolute horrible day. Today, I had like one of the best days. Dude, if my girl was here, it would have been a yeah, we would have got Taco Bell. Hell yeah. We would have got all the Baja Blast in the world too. Yeah, I'm picturing it now.
Hell yeah. Bro, I want some Taco Bell. You're making me hungry. Yo, I was just thinking about this. I know why you did the British accent now. It's because Still's from the UK, isn't it, bro? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know
Mm-hmm.
that, bro.
I'm on to
So
you.
is Cowie
I'm on to you,
Cameron.
buddy.
Isn't, or am I wrong? Fact check me, Colt Moon.
I want Taco Bell now. Damn, bro.
I got Kava sitting
Yeah.
there. I got some good eats tonight.
Am I getting Taco Bell? Girl, text me if I'm getting you Taco Bell. Fuck.
All right. Um, if there was any piece of advice you could give to an artist that's coming up like yourself, what would that be? Would it be to
Do it.
stay consistent? Would it be to
Do it.
write music that's true to you? But what is the Laberin keys to success?
Ooh.
I have no keys. I'm fumbling like that. The you ever read the book Goodnight Gorilla as a kid? I'm fumbling
Or
those keys like
maybe
Goodnight Gorilla and I'm letting all the animals out. That's I think I don't I have just do what you need to do and don't let anyone tell you to do it unless it's your homie saying your music is booty. Tell your homies that their music is booty if it is booty.
Please.
But be polite about it. Don't bring them down too hard.
constructive
Some of
criticism,
the
bro.
homies are a little more ignorant and they're like, "This is fire," and they'll listen to it later on and be like, "Oh, okay, I see what you mean." Um, because my music was ass at one point. I had homies lying on a mix. Don't do that.
Don't.
Then you release it and you make your homie look dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, are you letting your homie do that? Come
Come
on now.
on.
Yeah, sometimes you do need the harshness. Yeah, Zion's right. Sometimes they don't listen. If they're too ignorant about it, definitely be like, all right, bro, why aren't you listening to me?
You got a big brother him.
But my biggest advice to upcoming
Absolutely.
artists or people who want to make music and haven't made music or have the talent and just don't have the tools to do so, take risks, spend money. Dude, I was homeless at one point. I threw everything on the line for for just for what? Just if you have a passion and you want to follow that passion. I let this drive me straight broke at one point. I let this eat at my throat for months on end. I let this constantly be my worst enemy. As an artist, I believe music is in fact my own worst enemy. My own words is fighting the beat. I
Mm-hmm.
look at a beat as if it's I like to I like to use this metaphor a lot, but I look at a beat as if it's like Valhalla. I've just passed away and I'm at the gates of Valhalla and they're passing me my axes and armor and I'm just about to beat the crap out of people. And my metaphor with fighting my emotions, and I want everyone to, if it's real to you, don't second guess it if it makes sense to you.
Thanks.
I second guess a lot, too much. And like I said, Cult Moon saved a lot of work this year that you guys might have not seen. Yeah, I don't even think that 99 Nights song would have went as hard if it wasn't for Cult Moon. If I decided to go for a singing route rather than a rapping route, what would I have done there? Would have it gone? So like do what you need to do. Look at me, dude. I said I wouldn't make a song with Kennedy, and well, I haven't made a song with Kennedy, but I said I wouldn't. And I just want you guys to realize how important your voice is, even if you feel like it's like so small. Everyone's voice in here is very important, and if you want to project your voice, battle yourself on a beat. And that's all the advice I can give you. It's kind of all self-explanatory from there. There's no real road here. There's no path.
There's no
There's
pace.
there's no booklet. There's nothing. You can buy yourself an FL Studio 21 full max knowledge. I bought that and I didn't even read it. I've just been learning. Just been I don't know what I'm doing. I literally still don't know what I'm doing. I gotta lock in and learn mixing vocals. I got Cult Moon mixing all my stuff. I don't know anything, chat. I gotta get plugins. I gotta spend more money. Maybe I'll get some free plugins. But this stuff it's an investment. It's hard, and I want you to stay committed to it because I want to hear what you drop later on.
He said maybe I'll get some free plugins.
Maybe I'll get some free plugins.
He said maybe. All right. I'm gonna ask you one more question and we'll get ready to close up, bro. Because I'm sure you want to get some food. You got your food you want to eat.
I'm not even
Okay.
hungry anymore. I'll eat later. Holy shit, it's
So
11 p.m.
now, when you think back to your childhood, would a younger you be proud of how far you've come, not just as a person, but as an artist? Did you
Dude,
expect this to be
not
your path in life? If so, what was the reason for that, if there's any?
not only would my young me would be aghast right now. It started literally music started with the Pokemon theme song. It started way before 11 years old when I wanted to actually I started singing much earlier than that. I
Gotta
started
catch 'em
singing at 8 years
all.
old. Jason Page, shout out Jason Page, the original writer for the Pokemon theme song,
You know
bro.
it's my destiny.
Yeah, literally. That inspired me. That sounds nuts. That inspired
Pokemon,
me to make music.
oh, you're my best friend.
That
In this
inspired me to
world we
sing at the
must
very least.
defend. Pokemon,
Pokemon.
a heart so true. You teach me and I'll teach you.
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out where I was because there was more to something,
Sorry,
more
bro.
beyond that. Can you repeat the question?
When you think back to your childhood, would younger you be proud of how far
Oh
you've
yeah,
come, not just
yeah,
as a person, but as an artist?
yeah. Not even just as a person, not even just as an artist, but as how I dress, how I act, how I treat other people, how I try to I don't know, try to just implement peace in my community. I think young me, I was drawn to like older people as a kid. I'd hang out with old ladies. I low key still hang out. I just made friends
Bro,
with a Holocaust survivor. I'm homies with a Holocaust survivor named Ruth, and she invited me to
I
her
love
house
old people,
next
bro.
month in January maybe. Yeah, dude, they're the goats. They taught me a lot of wisdom, and I didn't have a phone till I was like 16, so I was just hanging out. Well, I was twiddling my thumbs, not knowing what to do, and no, there was a bunch of old people that lived with me, so I asked them stories, and I learned a few things, and that's really cool, honestly, how they're living before you. They've got all this time stamps before you, and yeah, it's nuts. But beyond like me as a kid, it's like I'd be shocked that this is where I am. I'd be questioning if that was me. That scrawny kid would be so proud and would think I was so cool. He's like, "Wow, are you making it? Did you make it, bud? Did you make it? Did Jason Page get you here? Are you still watching Ben 10?" You know what I mean? What episode you on? But I think little me would be really excited.
It's only the start, bro.
It's just the start.
You're
And I
this
already
is your first
feel
project
I
dropping
already
on the
feel like I'm
23rd.
being pulled in.
Mm-hmm.
There's it's nuts.
I mean, I
I'm
can tell you,
excited for
I can.
December 23rd.
Your viewer base is excited too because they showed up and showed out tonight, bro.
I was
Nice.
low key I was annoying them with that.
Hey, I appreciate it because it looks
But
good
they
on the
still
pod.
showed
But like,
up even after me telling them to come. And I
real deal
appreciate
motion,
that.
bro. There is motion in the chat tonight, bro. Crazy.
I don't even know how many people
Bro.
were in here.
I'll let
I
you.
think at peak we had like 32 people, bro. That's crazy.
I'll show you
That's
the
a lot of
analytics
people.
as soon as I press this go live and on the stream and stuff. I'll show you exactly. I'll show you.
Word.
Yeah. It's
It's really
Wow.
it
You
looks
got any more?
it looks good over here, bro. It
That-
looks good.
Hell yeah.
Nah.
I'm not
Did you
even
have
worried
any
about the
questions?
numbers either. If there was like I said, if there was like 5 people in here,
Yeah.
I would have been okay with that.
Oh, facts.
I like just
Just.
I don't know, I like making music. I like meeting new people. I like meeting people who are nice.
I
People who don't got a knife hiding behind their back.
I look at it. I look
Facts.
at the numbers and the viewers more as like the community rallying around it because like every week we just tick up and we tick up and we tick up, but this week was a jump up. That's what I noticed is this week was a jump up. So it's like you really have a lot of people behind you, bro. Like, and there's Padillac, I'm pretty sure in the chat was just like you just earned another follow from me because of that song or something. Like you got real people who one didn't exactly know of you who are in my viewer base, and then you had your viewer base who came over here to support. You had the support for the last 2 hours 12 minutes, bro. Like I'm pretty sure every single person who's still here till this moment is excited for that EP to drop on the 23rd. I know I'm ready to hear. I'm gonna post it. I know I'm ready
That's gonna be great.
like I'm ready, man.
Dude, it's like this makes me feel emotional in like a really good way.
Yeah.
Like that's what I mean. So like that childhood question that really hit me because that was where most of the screaming part of me came out. That's where everything unrolled. And it was cool bringing some of my words to life, some of my feelings, some of my attributes, what I have to offer, what I want to say. I never really explained what this EP's about. I struggle with a chronic state of insomnia where I could be up for days at a time. Lately it hasn't been that bad. But it was bad at some point, like 4 or 5 days at a time. So I went really in depth about how it feels to like go crazy inside of your head. And unbalanced chemicals was during a moment where I thought there was gonna be a slip of a rug underneath me and I was not coming away from that. But that was very interesting and humbling moment for me to pull out of because I was going insane. So this whole EP is probably one of because after this I'm switching. Like I said, I want to try. I found Glaive this year and I'm so disappointed. Like in 2024 I found Glaive and I've always wanted to make a song like him. And he's just really emotional with the way he phrases things. He makes hyper pop music. And I wanted to talk about Glaive here because he has a secret account called Ovine Hall that I woke a few homies up to. But shout out Daniel, because I wouldn't have known about Glaive if it wasn't for Daniel. Um, and I kind of threw in some Glaive type singing, or what I felt to me felt like a raw emotion, not like sounding like Glaive, but how he projects himself. And I want you guys are gonna start seeing a lot more Glaive type things coming out because I wanna lean into hyperpop a little, and I really fuck with how he kind of just rips it instead of suppressing it and letting those high peak whines not really get to his head. And that was something I toyed with during this boy with you type beat. What the hell? Shout out that I have a song December dropping sometime in the new year. Oh wait. There's a feature coming up with me and Cult Moon in it. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, chat.
You're good.
That one's really important because it's another track where I'm rapping and I almost ditched, and Cult Moon was like, "Ah, no, I want to hop on this." It's a Sorrowbringer beat that I just ripped off BeatStars. And I was like, "Oh yeah, $20. Sorrowbringer beats are cheap, and he usually listens to the track." So any Cult Moon tip me that information. Any artists in here who want to be seen by a really cool producer within this community, I suggest hopping on that and seeing what's good. It literally just takes a beat. You could drop it on SoundCloud. I bet he still listens to it on SoundCloud if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But yeah, I want to stretch my sound and stretch everything and just keep my emotions in the beat and not. I want to be as raw as I possibly can with my music this year.
Fuck yeah.
I want to like do some screaming too. There's people that was suggesting. I've always done screamo as a joke. There's a song called Sober October on this EP, and it's a banger. I did a music video for it with Suffer Plenty. He filmed it. I'm gonna post some bloopers from that little moment because when me and Suffer Plenty are together, we're just goofy guys. We're just goofy lads, man. He's such a stand-up guy. I want to see him on this podcast as well as Cult Moon. That would be hella enjoyable. I want to see 99 Nights on this podcast
He was our first
as
interview.
well. Oh yeah, yeah.
He was our first. I think he was what, episode
Oh, yeah.
3?
Yeah, episode 3, bro.
I haven't been chiming into combos in the sewer that long. I've only been here for like
You fake? No, I'm
maybe
kidding.
a month or two.
No, you good, bro. You good. Go back and
You
watch
know,
it
I've
because that
always been
was
supporting.
yeah,
I
it was
should.
a
I
really
kinda
good
wanna-
episode too.
I just want to get super smacked one day and just binge watch that thing of you in LA. No, it was Las Vegas. I
Oh,
I want to.
yo,
That would be insane. That would be an insane Stony watch.
Vegas was. That was my friend Bank titled his streams for Vegas "Lost in Vegas" with the idea of it being like The Hangover, but it was so much worse than The Hangover could have even gone, bro. Like, nah,
You didn't get
bro.
drugged and you didn't get tattooed, right?
Everything else.
Hey, bro.
That's crazy.
Well, everything else.
Yeah. Vegas was what happened. There's a lot of stuff in Vegas that will never see the day of light.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It literally is the term.
Besides what happened on stream, because that's the stuff we publicize. But bro,
Oh yeah, I mean
Oh my
that
God,
is
bro.
gonna be there.
yo, the 6-7 incident was actually insane, bro. We really almost got arrested for me doing 6-7.
No way.
Like for real. We got kicked off of MGM property and almost arrested for me doing 6-7, bro. Like,
That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
Dude, also, I know you are. Of course, Seward's gonna be on this in the future because it's Seward Cord. You're just finding that out. I've heard little here and there's about that. I'd like to see a few people he likes to work with too on that. I know we got last week's poll was crazy. That was insane. How'd you do that? You fucking menace. Oh my God.
hey, I can tell you confidently right now, and I hope the 3 people who've aired me and left me on red see this right now. He is one of the only people who I have DM'd and have instantly came back. Like one of the people of that tier who I DM'd and instantly came back. Yeah, bro, let's set it up. Everybody else aired. Oh, I'll follow you back and view your stories, but I'm not gonna open your message. I'm not gonna read your message. I'm not gonna reply to your message. Where I'm just like, hey, we can pre-record. We can make it work for you. If nights don't work, we can do it during the day one time. But like, he is one of the people who instantly was just like, yeah, I'm game. And that's just because Scotty's a fucking OG, bro. But I got a couple of announcements for when we're about to end here that I think people are gonna be excited for too. So
It would be insane to see Eric on this because he produces a lot of Sewers beats, and
The Eric episode would be crazy.
it would be
That would be
crazy.
so crazy.
that's
He be giving me some good producer tips. Like he be helping me make some lo-fi songs sometimes. He showed me how to make boom bap, and I was like, "Fuck!"
I honestly
It was that easy.
I might pursue Eric for an episode in season 2. I don't want to pack the rest of season 1 because I want to fit another couple of deep dives in there and stuff. But we're going crazy with listening parties and interviews for the rest of the year, the top of the year. And then February is when we're going to start kind of winding down and ending this season. And each season, well, the first season is going to be a 30 episode run. And then we're going to crank out like shorts and stuff for probably about a month and then start back up on the weekly lives. And I'll call that season 2. And as of right now, I have another 30 episodes planned for season 2. And there's new themes coming. There's more guests, more listening parties. I wanted to do like a community festival named Sewerfest, but I need people to submit music to do that. So hopefully by the end of season 2, we'll have that. And like Sil said, all gas, no breaks. We're going to be dropping merchandise for the start of season 2. We have a plan for all of that merchandise money, where that's going to go, who that's going to fund to get to North America so we could cover tour. Sil needs to get over here. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. And every person who I have on the podcast, every person who is chatting in the chat, all of you guys play an essential role into where the end goal for this is. And the end goal is to give everybody a platform to talk about the music that they like, whether that's coming on for 5 minutes to say, I like this song and this is why I like this song, or you make a 5-hour episode where you're breaking down 2 songs that you like yourself.
Fire.
Yeah. Not trying to cut us off or anything, but we are approaching 2.5 hours. So are we good on the interview part?
Yeah, bro, that's all I had. That interview was really good. Thanks for your time, brother.
So before I
Yeah,
start
it was-
yapping,
Honestly, I'm really amazed that I'm here and I'm doing this interview tonight. Shout out that guy who fell through. I'm not gonna mention it because maybe it's T. Because that opened a spot for me randomly. Because you got stuff ready up until the new year, so I'm so blessed that this timed so right. My EP comes out in what?
12
14
days.
days or something?
12.
Yeah. I can never failed math, my bad. That's why I'm a musician.
Nah, I'm glad it lined up like this, bro. Like for real though. And the fact that it did line up like this shows that it was kind of like meant to happen, because we did talk about it in Nashville, me getting you on here to at least say something about your EP before it dropped. So the fact that this lined up this perfectly, bro, like
Not only that, I just happened, dude, there's been so much lining up.
yeah.
I just happened to be around people that I'm working with in the same dates, that they're in the same place. Like that going to Suffer Plenty's was random. I was on a work side quest. I was taking a train to bumfuck, and he was like, yeah, pull up. Same thing.
Yeah.
LA, the homies invited me. I met so many people who now support me. I'm so blessed to have met all of these people
Seriously.
this year, and it wouldn't have happened if I didn't open my wallet. You need to open your wallet, chat. Grind and like start getting in with the people in this community.
Seriously.
It will pull you into real. And also, please, for fuck's sake, don't be a dick. Just be nice to each other.
Especially at shows, bro. I'm gonna call
We're
that
a
person out every single
community.
time, bro. Like
I'm in many discords among our fan base, and our fan base is huge. I'm shitting you not. Like we're down to the nitty gritty. Like we're in there. Like Swimmer, like Spaceman, Zach. What Suffer Plenty. We have Foreign Forest. We have so many branches off. We have Gucci High Waters, Garden, Sewer. We have every single person Sewer works with. That's a long ass list. We have everyone Garden works with, Flowers, and so many other people. I don't even think Flowers be making music anymore, but he be dropping songs with Garden still. And that's again my belief from an outside perspective. That's Flowers respecting Garden so much and loving this community that he's willing to hop on a track. Cause I think Flowers is married. He's putting his life together. He's seeing what's up. He's a really cool guy, a very talented guy. Not gonna lie, when I first found him, it was just insane. I think the first song that I heard by itself without Garden was Star Signs, and that's just a weird one to walk into, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, bro.
But it's all interconnected. It's happening here and now, and then Dev has, with the love of everything he wants to do, has created this small space within sewer court and conversations in the sewer to do things like this. It's straight for the love of the game, and Devin has been somebody I've respected before he's even known me. I respect you so much, Devin. Your love for everything, outstanding. I don't think I could do this. I'm a huge Garden fan. I wouldn't wank off my wiener for it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was crazy. But you know what I mean.
It's
What was I gonna say?
It
And
took a
shout
lot.
out Aqua too. Aqua's an artist. You guys don't know, but Aqua sends me stuff that's unreleased that it's what I was doing in the past, writing on little pads of paper. He's cooking. He's made music before. I've heard stems. He's showing me beats. He's cooking in the shadows. Very, very important guy right here, and very big talent coming up for him. We're surrounded by
Buddy.
very talented people, and I want everyone to be involved. And that's what Dev's trying to do.
Facts.
That's what Suffer Plenty's trying to do. That's what Cult
Facts.
Moon's trying to do.
Facts.
I only can speak for the homies I surround myself from. I don't know. I'm mutual with Spaceman Zach. I'm mutual with Foreign Forest. I don't know what their goal is. I they don't tell me, they don't invite me to their birthday parties type beat. I'm pulling up to Dev's this year. Come to your birthday party.
Shit, maybe if everything works the way it's supposed to be working and my life
Bro,
goes the way it's supposed to be
Sewerfest.
going, hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you're not too far.
Sewerfest.
Fuck it, dude.
2026 Sewerfest, baby.
I had
Dude,
Cullen.
also,
Cullen
with
came out here and
Sewerfest,
got garbage plates with me.
I love Colin. Wait,
Yeah.
are you talking about
Doves.
Lil Jimmy? I call him Lil Jimmy.
Oh
Are
yeah.
we talking about Lil Jimmy right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, he came out from
He's the
Massachusetts, and he had something going on in town or whatever, and was just like, yo, let's get lunch. And we ended up eating and sitting and talking for like an hour after we were done eating. He's so cool, bro. He's so cool.
Always the Massachusetts boys that are like, let me hit it with a side quest real quick.
It was cool,
I
bro.
shit you not.
It was cool as hell. His buddy he brought too. He was a little anxious, but he was cool as hell too once he started talking. I love this community, bro, because it's just shit like that, bro. I met him the first time I met him, like I talked to him in Discord. The first time I met him was when I was interviewing him in Nashville, and he was just like, yeah, I've been in Sewer Court, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, what's your username? And he was like, Aries. And I was like, you're fucking Aries? Like, and I had no idea, like, what? Like, we talked.
It's
you know?
nuts.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Dude, the thing, I met him in Nashville.
Mhm.
We were going home from the airport. I'm like, oh, what flight you catching? He's like, I'm going to the same place you're going. What are you talking about? And I was like, what? This whole time I'm hanging out with this guy. I didn't know he's from my state.
Yep.
Because I met him in Tennessee. I'm expecting, oh, whatever, it's some random lad, probably Tennessee bound or for somewhere else. But that sewer show, also networking at shows chat, That's another piece of artist advice. I think I talked to every single person at uh at the sewer show. I don't think I left anyone out. I mean, there was a shithead in the pit, but I put that aside and I didn't
I didn't fuck that
approach
guy,
him.
dude. I swear to God, if I ever see him, I'm punching him in his face, and it's all smoke with
Dude,
you on my life.
for real, dude. Honestly, he was pissed. I don't know if you knew, but I almost did crazy shit in the pit. I almost
Hmm.
swung on him. He was bothering my homies. He was disrupting women around him. He was
Hmm.
putting his elbows in it was just
Hmm.
not a good look.
All smoke.
Um,
All smoke
yeah,
on my
just
life.
overall. But yeah, I talked to everyone and I pulled some really cool people from that show. Some people didn't stick. They're not gonna stick. Not
Nah.
everyone you talk to. I randomly was talking to a person's tour manager. Off the bat, I was like, "Oh, you're drip sick." He had like Crocs on, a U.S. Postal shirt, and some baggy ass jeans.
Shout out
And I was
Andrew.
like, "This drip is insane." And I'm just casually talking to this guy. I'm like, "Want to be friends?" He's like, "Sure." So, um, and then later on that night, they're like, "Yeah, that's his manager." I'm like, "No, no fucking way." It's you just don't know who you're gonna meet. You
You
really
literally,
don't.
you have absolutely no idea. Like somebody from Anxiety Attacks was standing in the line outside with us after the show.
Dude,
That's
Like
crazy.
that's
someone said
crazy.
savage gasp in the chat. Oh man, got T would get savage gassed.
Um, so winding down, Laberin, you have an EP dropping the 23rd. Can you give us details one last time for that and where we can find you and your usernames and all of that?
It's dropping the 23rd. I'm pretty sure I'm Laberin on all platforms. And I think I'm Laberin on SoundCloud as well. Laberin. There's two underscores next to my name on Instagram. I'll message you if you message me. I'm not gonna ignore you unless you're weird. I ignore weird DMs. Um,
You can
and
always meet back.
it's deep insomnia, deep mental instability, covering topics. I made a love song. I've never produced or had a love song ever produced before. It's always just been like I've never really been like a love song type guy. So I made a song for my girl on this track, and I don't know how to feel about it still. But that's what I say about literally everything I make.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Curse of being an artist.
Yeah, I think, and then I didn't really put myself in my shoes when I was thinking about that. I was like, this is for her. She's gonna like this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hope everyone enjoys this. I put a lot of effort into this, very uncertain steps the whole time. So I hope everyone enjoys this because it's been a struggle. Also, I composed this in a very short amount of time. I think I started this I posted one song September 29th, Empty Faces, Vacant Faces on my Spotify. I don't really like the music on my Spotify, but shout out Anya.
Shout out
She made
Anya.
a she made that beat. She's the goat. I love Anya. That's my bestest friend. That's my best friend in real life. Like I I went to Wicca Phase in New York with her randomly. Something fell through. I went to um was cemetery in where we live a minute ago. It's just really nice to get to know Anya. She's been such a sweetheart. She's been such an amazing person. And honestly, dude, guys, Anya just throws beats.
Mm-hmm.
She literally does it for the love of the game. Another person, another artist in the community. Shout out my best friend, bro. She just does it because she loves it. She's a big Wicca Phase fan. I know we talked about her in the beginning, but I genuinely love that woman with all my heart. She's the best.
Anya really is cool, bro. A lot of people, I'm just gonna say this, a lot of people kind of ignore the fact that I have a fiance. Like, I will be in chat rooms and I'll be on like Instagram and I'll make posts and stuff. Anya is one of the first few people that ignored saying hi to me first. She went to my fiance at the Allentown show and she said, "Hey, I know you. You're Aqua's wife." It's stuff like that that's really sweet. Like, she might not talk, she might not say much, she's very shy, but involving her in like our little space, it means the world to her. Not just to myself, but also to her, you know what I'm saying?
That's fucking
It's
awesome, bro.
I have a wife too.
like
I'm cuffed. Leave me alone. Get away from me. I'll hit you with a ukulele. That's another one of my dreams. A
Yo.
little short felt dream. I want to smash a ukulele off someone's head. Not in a violent way. I literally do not want to hurt a fly ever. I want to resort to absolutely no violence ever. But that would be so satisfying to see.
I
Wouldn't
volunteer
it? That'd
you
be
to do
like
it for a
people do
music
it with
video.
guitars. I've never seen it with it uke. I need one of the homies
Bro.
just to pass up their head for a minute.
Bro,
I'm sorry, bro. Some
I-
jackass shit.
Oh my
I
god.
volunteer, dude. We'll do it for a music video. Swear to God.
Dude, Aqua. Don't
So
tell me that.
All my
It's
life,
got it.
right
I
now.
gotta hit you hard. We gotta buy like a very cheap. I don't know. There's
Bro.
gotta be something. I don't want to
Just
hit
get
you
me
that
cooked,
hard.
I
That one
promise.
of these would hurt. This is real wood.
Bro, I'm
So,
telling
that's
you,
a
just
electric ukulele up there.
bro,
get me cooked, I
y'all are killing
promise.
me, bro.
Easy.
Y'all are fucking killing me, bro. Aqua, you
Your
got
girl's trying to pull you out of the chat.
you got anything, Aqua, before I end this?
Nah, bro, I'm chilling. Nick Laberin, it was good to have you tonight, buddy.
Thanks.
I hope you have a good night,
To
dog.
say one more thing.
Yeah.
I have a 4-person collaboration coming out. I'm not gonna mention what it is or who it is. Because, well, I don't want to.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, but people in the chat know, some people.
Okay.
There's another one. I'm releasing a song. These are all New Year's songs. December, I'm releasing first. It's a Boy with Uke type song. I really fuck with Boy with Uke, so yeah. I got that 4-person song, and then I have another song. It's coming out with Cult Moon. And then there's that 99 Nights song, and I'm thinking about posting that on my birthday. I just think that would be a cool birthday
That'd be
gift
cool.
to have everyone
Yeah.
just jam that. My birthday's not that far away. You guys can wait, what, 2 months?
Word.
Exposing my birthday, though. Don't steal my identity. I mean, if you do, make sure you, make me look good.
Well, chat.
You're cooked, buddy. You're cooked, pal.
We're 2 hours and 37 minutes in. And this is gonna wrap up Aquafina's conversation with Laberin. Big thanks to Nick Laberin for pulling back the curtain and sharing pieces that we probably wouldn't see without you coming through tonight. If anybody in the chat has thoughts, reactions, or you want to answer this week's question of the week, what's a memory from our community that stuck with you and why did it hit you the way that it did, please drop them in our Discord using /confess or comment them on the Instagram after I post the flyer. I will be going through each and every response just like I did this episode on the next episode, and until then, keep the tunnels loud and keep the water flowing through the sewers. Before I end, artist submissions are always live in the description. Otherland Stories submissions are always live in the description. Go fill that out so Sil has something to talk about. I am going to drop bombs right now, metaphorically. Next week, on the 18th, we will be having yet another community producer on. Carter will be coming on for a full-length interview and the Homemade Phoenix beat breakdown. The week after, actually the
That's
day,
gonna be so insane.
the day after Carter's episode on the 18th at 9 p.m., the 19th at 9 p.m., Conversations in the Sewer presents the Bullet Biter Listening Party. 99 Nights has exclusively trusted us to host a listening party for his new projects that's dropping on the 19th. Be here or be square. Swear to God. Christmas, instead of doing a podcast episode, December 25th, Conversations in the Sewer will be hosting a community listening party. Info is going to be posted this weekend. There will be a public channel where you can send through a suggestion, either songs or an artist that you want to hear on this playlist. This is not restricted to underground music. You can send through Tupac and Biggie for all I care, and they will be played. This is just to, if you don't have a family, if you don't do anything on Christmas, if you spend Christmas night alone, because some people only spend Christmas morning with their family, this is giving everybody something and somewhere to go on Christmas night. Christmas listening party, December 25th at 8 p.m. EST. Last but not least for the announcements, our first interview of 2026, our first guest of 2026 is the most requested guest up until this point. Mel Maj will be joining us for a full-length interview on January 8th.
Chat. Bro, what the fuck?
So,
Yo,
Good
Dev,
episode,
Dev's
bro.
been cooking for you guys.
so we're going to start the year fresh,
That feels good.
strong. We're going to end the fucking year absolutely strong. There will be an episode on New Year's. We're just trying to figure out the logistics of it because I'm taking the love of my life out of state for New Year's, so I will not be around, and we're hopefully going to pre-record for that, but she knows, and if you're here right now, yeah. Anyways, so that's what I got planned. Carter next week, 99 Nights listening party the day after Carter's episode on the 19th, Christmas listening party on the 25th, Mel Maj on January 8th, January 1st. Information will be posted soon. All of this information will be posted soon, guys. I appreciate the 83 people total who came through tonight, the 83 unique viewers we had tonight. I just have to say 83 unique viewers tonight, guys. You might have not been in the chat all at the same time, but 83 different people clicked on this link to watch us when we were live tonight. That is huge. That's literally double any other week. That's why I've been saying you got motion, bro. You got a real community behind you who's going to support you, bro. Like, for real. For real.
Yeah. Those people mean the most to me. I have names of day ones in my head etched. There's this person, not to dive too deep because we're leaving, but
You're
I
good.
went live on TikTok for the first time in like years, bro. The other night, OGs popped out and came to support, and now they know that I'm dropping the EP, and I was so there was not much people there. There was like 3 or 4 people the whole stream, and I was so stoked that the people that were supporting me from day one got to see immediately and know that I was releasing music. Those are the people that deserve. The people that have been there.
Mm-hmm.
When I make a song, I throw them at my friends sometimes because I'm
Yep.
like, bro, you respect me, I respect you. You need to hear this.
Facts. Well, without holding anything else up, thank you, Aqua, for hosting the interview. Thank you, Laberin, for coming through for the interview. This was episode 21 of Conversations in the Sewer, the podcast from the people who built the community for those who live in it. Have a good night, everyone. We're ending with 2 songs. The first song, Sewerperson, Jabari on the beat, I Would Know. The last song, of course, the theme song of the podcast. Hope everybody has a good rest of your night. Drink water. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Tomorrow's not promised. Push yourself if you're an artist. Put money behind your words. If you want to do something, just fucking do it.
Absolutely.
Literally. Just do it. Have a good night, guys. We'll jam out
Run
for
the
a little
smile,
bit.
Dev.
We got to
Run the
smile.
smile,
Nick,
Dev.
we got to smile. Goated. Let's go.
She told me no strings. She said only when the telephone ring matter. But she don't cheat, but I'm no blind, but leave her in a bad romantic. And I know you play me, I don't know. Oh, I know you hate me, I should go. But I just can't stop from falling back in this love truck, deep dark rabbit hole. I would know, I would know.
By the way, I have to get my girl Taco Bell now. Thanks a lot.
Haha, dude, I get my girl Taco Bell all the time. Do better. I'm just kidding, bro. But it's true. I kind of just randomly send her Taco Bell.
That's W though. Hey, Pookie, you don't send me Taco Bell.
I have a rule. If I'm eating Taco Bell, she is.
Make a thread for Taco Bell. I'm placing my order right now. Yo, just drop it in podcast chat on the in
Fun
Discord.
fact, chat. Every time I pull up to a Taco Bell, my order name is Batman every single time.
Bro, she said
Bro said Batman.
she said she made me get Chick-fil-A 2 days in a row. Now it's gonna be Taco Bell. Yo, chill. She really did.
Hey, bro. I understand though. Chick-fil-A is so expensive, but it's good.
Yo, what's funny is when I brought you flowers, I sent a chat to the group chat, and I'm pretty sure I was like, does she know that I want to propose yet, or something like that? You remember that, Aqua?
Yeah.
With the flowers and the Chick-fil-A and her favorite yet.
Bro, the funniest thing you sent in the chat was
Chill.
like,
Don't expose me.
dog
Chill.
normally- No, bro, it ain't even that. You're like, this dog don't like men, but I'm like the first man that, look at this. And you sent like this picture of you with the dog on your chest.
Oh yeah, cause he was cuddling me, bro. Yeah, she was all like, he's male aggressive. He ain't dev aggressive. Fuck. Roscoe's my
Dev
best
said I'm a
friend.
different type of dog. Dev said
Roscoe's my best friend. I
I'm
don't
the
care.
big dog.
I'm about to go over and pet him. I'll get you Taco Bell, but the whole time you're eating Taco Bell, I'm
Also-
gonna be petting him, giving him belly rubs.
Cult Moon, I'll be in one of our servers after this. I'm not gonna dump which one, because that's crazy,
That's
chat.
crazy. All right, guys,
Crazy.
I'm gonna swap
But-
to the ending screen here and everything. I appreciate everybody for coming through tonight. W stream, W interview,
Oh, yeah.
Aquafina, you're fucking amazing. Those were great questions. Heber Sil, thanks for contributing
having
to
me,
the
bro.
questions, bro. We'll be back next week for a full-length interview and a beat breakdown. Do not miss next week because he used the beat breakdown or whatever, I'm pretty sure, like, as a school project. So this is gonna be insane, guys. Like, I'm very excited to see what Carter's doing for us, not gonna lie.
Guys, if you miss next week, I don't think I'm gonna be able to drop this 99 Nights collaboration.
that ass.
You guys gotta pull up. I'm gonna be checking my list and checking it twice. If Dev is finding out who's naughty or nice, I'm gonna know about it. I am gonna know about it.
Yo, Nick, is that a soot sprite behind you?
Maybe.
I'm gonna need that
Also,
back,
I wasn't
bro.
gonna show this, but chat is most of my supporters, and everyone knows about this.
Here goes my YouTube account.
There goes your YouTube account.
goes my
Anyway,
YouTube account.
YouTube for Dev's sake. This is a live, laugh, love flag, and this isn't Kim Jong-un. Fun
What?
fact, I took this to the Ohio show, and I had Garden sign it down here. I had Sewer sign it. 99 Nights signed it. Kennedy signed it. Reserved for Hell signed it. And I think I have a little niche in my brain that I'm going to start bringing this. I want Cult Moon and Suffer Plenty to sign this next. If they want to, because this is quite the flag, you know what I mean?
On that note, this is Sewerperson Lovesick. Have a good night, everybody.
Bro, if you really want to be safe, just chose the big live, laugh, love.
Needed to end with drama. I love this song.
What the fuck, I can't. Okay. Have a good night. Drink some water. See y'all next week.
Chat keeps creating, dude.
Never heard before I told you.
Oh yeah, drop your Taco Bell in the Discord chat if you get Taco Bell. I'll drop mine in half
we
an
need
hour.
pictures. I need something for the spank bank tonight.
Don't forget to drop a follow, a like, comment, all of this. Support the guest of the night, all of that, man. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to say, have a good night. Bye, YouTube.
Peace out, YouTube.